welcome to the 4th stream, everybody. The stream in which we're going to be moving out to fight Erica. I think maybe we have some Team Rocket stuff too. I'm not entirely. You know, it's been a little while since I played the game, so I'm not sure exactly what we have to do, but it's the 4th one. Last stream we lost 3 Pokemon. We lost 3 sweet children. We lost Bird Boy. We lost Tall Boy. 2 of them ended in Boy, I just realized. And we also lost Beak Freak, who was almost also named Beak Boy. So we have to keep an eye on that, chat. We're naming a lot of our Pokemon boys. Burbop. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, Nania. It's not Burp Boy. I don't know why I said Burp Boy. I think it's because I was thinking Beak Boy. I think that's what just happened. But we just beat Lieutenant Surge. Lieutenant Surge had a Zubat, a Pineco, and what was the last one? Hey, thanks for the Prime sub, Chabzo. I appreciate that. And by the way, Tid Nibs, thanks for the 7 months of Tier 1 sub earlier. I appreciate that very much. Hey, Joe, thanks for the 7 months as well. And it's not, Hype Train is close. I see, okay. Thank you very much. Let's see if we could beat yesterday's high score. Oh, yeah. So yeah, we're swinging on out there with our team. Armaldo is a traded Pokemon. It's our only traded Pokemon. It was supposed to be a Jinx. That's why it's named Zinx. The person who named it, very creative person, just switched a letter out. But it actually ends up being an extremely creative person because they named their Armaldo Zinx. Zinx went huge on those. Hey, thanks for the 100 bits, S Mercury. Went huge on the legendaries. Killed a Jirachi, right? And Ho-Oh in Lieutenant Surge's gym. And then Lieutenant Surge just had absolute trash. Just some of the worst Pokemon you could possibly have. Zinx did go sicko mode on those legendaries. Zinx the Godslayer. Wow, what a great thing to bring up, Tid. If ever you're curious what happened in previous streams, you can hit !highlights in the chat. It'll link you to a playlist. It takes me about 3 hours to edit the videos, so because I have to go through all of it and edit it and export and everything. So it's kind of distilled down to some of the key moments, kind of get you quickly caught up as quickly as is possible for a, 3-hour, 4-hour stream. We got Geranium, Petal Dance, Heatwave, classic Pokemon here. We got TF2, who is kind of like our tank right now, but this is kind of the leading candidate to be removed from the team if we get a better Pokemon there. Hey, Annika, 5 gift subs. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Hey, I was watching Phil Jameson watch all of Phil Jameson's videos on Phil Jameson's YouTube channel. Now I'm watching Phil Jameson play Pokemon on twitch.tv/Phil Jameson. What the heck? Thank you very much for the gift subs. I appreciate that, Annika. How's Demon Souls going, by the way? Have you cracked that latrine? I forget what it actually is called, but Sriracha, of course, is our Jirachi. We caught Jirachi with 3 Pokeballs at 1 HP, incredibly. I hate that game so much. Look, you're not gonna have any disagreements from me. It was so funny to me. You're like summarizing the reasons that you hated it. I'm like, I agree. No, you got it. That's exactly how I feel about it. Katie, thanks for the bits there. Irwin's a Feraligatr. We love Irwin. Irwin's also a Godslayer. Irwin was our starter. He was a Feraligatr right from the beginning. And of course, Morrowind, who is our oldest friend other than Irwin, who is still alive. We did have a Machoke. That was the first Pokemon we caught. Dongus was the Machoke's name. Machoke died in Brock's gym, petal dancing to a Natu. So that's where we are currently. Yeah, Beak Freak just absorbed Pokeballs and then immediately died. Well, not immediately. And my boy Toyotathon, that's true. Toyotathon, oh. Route 2. That's, back through the cave, okay. That's why you have to go through the cave, that's right. Toyotathon was after, Morrowind. Dongus, Ligma, Burbup, Tallboy, Beak Freak. We honor them as their flesh melts eternally in Pokemon Hell. Yes, we put them in Pokemon Hell. Okay, so we're going to put, for these, we're going to have a bunch of Meganiums in here that we have to just annihilate. So Zinx could stay in front, right? He's got Bug type. He could, yeah, Zinx can get a little more experience. Flash is a TM in this gym. No, Flash is an HM in this game. In this generation. Do I have 10 Pokemon from Gen 1? I don't know if from Gen 1, but I do have the National Dex, so. He's faster than me, wow. All right, that stinks. Worst HM by far, yeah. It's not even 100% chance of hitting in this gen, I think. I mean, I guess we could just do, let's just go Geranium, use Heat Wave. Meganium versus Meganium. What are you doing? Why would you use Sleep Powder on an already sleeping Pokemon? All right, that's it. We're just gonna wake up slowly. We're gonna wake up slowly. Again, if anybody faints, they're done. So, to that end, you gotta be careful, but also you have to, like, money is more important in this game. Because you need to be able to buy potions and stuff. Sweet, I'm back for more of this Wild Meganium use Sleep Powder content I just can't get enough of. Hell yeah. I don't know why this Meganium, I bet Meganium used Sleep Powder right here, even though I just woke up this turn. All right, it was burned, so we win no matter what. Hey, Petal Dance. That's right, can't switch off Petal Dance. Katie, thanks for 100 bits. Appreciate that. About a minute left in the hype train if anybody wants to get in on it. Oh, easy peasy, easy peasy. Why didn't Heat Wave one hit? Meganium has a lot of special defense, not as much special attack, and I'm not a fire type. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, no stab. No. There's a bonus to your attack in Pokemon that is. Let's just wake him up. Actually, you know what? No, we're not waking him up. We're switching to somebody who's faster. Let's take. How fast is Zinx? Zinx is not fast enough at 35. 44 is fast enough. 26 is slower, obviously. Sriracha could do it. Yeah, Morrowind can survive at least one Petal Dance and is fast enough to Body Slam. I'm doing well, Mooster. Thanks for asking. I'm doing quite well. Oh no, Beak Wallace. B Wallace. I just called you Beak Wallace because you said Beak. Oh no. Something did indeed happen to Beak Freak. Does anybody have the actual clip? Handy. I'm sure it's one of the top clips from Tuesday. It's an upsetting moment for all of us, really. What's up, Double Dutch Oven? All level 20s so far, too. Like, we haven't, like, we encountered several level 16 and 17 and 18 Meganiums on our first run through this. It's been all level 20s today. Got the Paralyze. Unable to move, unable to move. Yeah, hell yeah, baby. When are we gonna see this Doug Trio? I have no idea. I mean, it's a really rare Pokemon, even in the original game, to get the Doug Trio instead of the Diglett. So that's why, if anybody's wondering like how the randomization works, basically Meganium replaced Diglett. Can't discuss that, Mangy, but if you have questions, you can always go to the Discord. How will the Safari Zone be handled? I think you can only catch the first one you encountered there too, right? It would be against TOS to discuss something like an emulator. I don't. It's not real. All right, what do you got? Pitch Black and Scary. Wonder if I could get someone to use Flash. There's probably an item back here, right? One for the whole zone or one per area of the zone? I'm not sure. What is the typical feeling on that? Is it the Mr. Mime guy, or? I feel like Mr. Mime? Slugma! No! Ligma! I could trade for the Sharpedo just to complete the Pokedex, but then Sharpedo also has to go to hell. Yeah, the stakes are much higher. Each battle is much more interesting. Alright. Everybody's talking about Flash. Sure have. I didn't realize it was gonna work like that. I might have to just go like find some Kanto ones and catch them, which sucks because like I don't have the money to just. Apparently so, Rosie. I didn't realize, but apparently so. I mean, I've never done this before, so this is a new experience for all of us. I mean, not for all of us. I'm sure some of you have done this, but... Alright, so that's Viridian entrance. So anytime we see a Kanto, we have to, like... can do a blind walk through the caves. That's true. I could like, look up a map or whatever, since I would have... They don't really take in emulation when this game was released. How selfish. It was very selfish of them, honestly, to not... assume we would know. That really stinks. That really stinks that we don't have access to 10. I mean, we should. Trying to think of the places that we have seen original 150s. I have no issues with catching extra. I mean, I don't have any issues with doing it either. It's just more the money aspect, because we are not rich by any stretch of the imagination. Let's see what we have. We have a nugget. Okay, so that's 5,000. All right, we'll have enough to do to buy a bunch of balls. We have a couple rare candies we could use on our Pokemon as well, which is nice. Let's buy... $50 Pokeballs real quick. Is the fossil machine at the museum or on Cinnabar? I can get the amber back here, but the machine is on Cinnabar. Are there any 150 trades I haven't done? No. I love this. My favorite part about this is you walk in here, and this scientist is like, "Ah, oh, none of my colleagues believe me. You, kid, figure it out." Apparently that guy believes in it. I guess he's not. He's seismic toss, huh? Could be useful on Irwin. Learned on Zinx? What are you talking about? Zinx doesn't have seismic toss. What move do you think this actually is? It must not be Silver Wind, dude. Oh my god, Mega Kick and Mega Punch aren't Mega Kick and Mega Punch. There's something else. We should go back to Cerulean and see what those were. Do we want to teach him Silver Wind? What does he got? Water Pulse, Heat Wave, Crab Hammer, Hydro Cannon. Honestly, I might get rid of Crab Hammer. I don't think Silver Wind is the thing to get rid of Crab Hammer for, though. Oh my gosh, dude. We got a Silver Wind move tutor here. I was wondering earlier if they were those moves. Have I reached Vermilion? Yes, we did Vermilion. We did Lieutenant Surge last stream. Crab Hammer's iconic. It is iconic, but I don't think the accuracy being low hurts my heart. Alright, let's take a quick look to see if there's any Gen 1s in this grass. We can't use these, but we can catch them to... There's Lunatones. I don't think so. Well, there were Charmeleons in this grass, actually. So, I mean, he might actually resist this. I forget what Steel resists exactly. Alright, level 4. Level 4, we can kill the level 4s. Okay, so we're trying to find a Charmeleon, which we know is in this grass. That'll give us up to 4. Lunatone's not a Charmeleon. I don't know if anybody knows this, but Lunatone is actually not Charmeleon. It's a different Pokemon. Using a crab as a hammer isn't exactly accurate anyway. That's probably true. Fantastic potato harvest this year. You talking about Stardew Valley? You'd be wrong, James. Absolutely. So, the hallmarks of this run, if a Pokemon dies, it goes to hell, as you know. The second is all the Pokemon that you encounter are randomized. So for trainers, it's fully randomized. It could be anything. Any Pokemon could be any other Pokemon. And if they have 2 Rattatas, it could be a Mewtwo and a Magmar. Like, it could be anything whatsoever. For the wild Pokemon that I encounter, the wild Pokemon are a 1-to-1 switch. So, like, this Charmeleon, which is the thing I'm trying to catch right now, is a 1-to-1 swap for, like, maybe like a Nidorina. So every Nidorina in this area is instead a Charmeleon. So that's the basic idea for, like, what you're encountering. Typically, I wouldn't be able to catch more than 1 per area. The reason we're doing it right now is because to get Flash, we need to have 10 Pokemon of the original 150, and we don't. So that's why we're trying to catch Charmeleon specifically right now and not the other Pokemon. We're not allowed to use this Charmeleon, even when we catch it. If we catch it, I mean, unfortunately, it's a pretty tough one to catch, if I remember correctly. Why does it no splash? So that's another aspect of the randomization. All the Pokemon's moves are randomized. There we go. They're randomized, but they prefer type. So the fact that he has, we're gonna name all the ones we catch just Void. Is that cool with you guys, or do you wanna name them like Void something? We have to have like something that illustrates we can't use these Pokemon. Just Void. Hell 1. I mean, they don't go to hell. We're going Void. We're gonna name them all Void. Oh, this one was placed in hell. We have to get him out of hell. We have to put him in, No, they're not dead. For all intents and purposes, they're in hell. From a practical perspective. Let's save, yeah, the Abyss makes more sense. Limbo is our we could swap back to them. Let's find appropriate wallpaper for this. That works. Not dead, but in hell. Isn't that a move? A mood. Isn't that a move, dude? Okay. Pokemon. We're at 76. We don't need to worry about it. If we remembered which ones were weak, we could use a Versus Seeker here for experience, but we don't remember. What do we got here? Duskull is not. Is there any reason for me to go back to like Pallet Town while I'm kind of close to it? Or anything before? Other than like the Pokemon I might encounter there? Combuskin. We've encountered several starters. Town map, yeah, no. Have I received any fan art of these streams? No, I haven't of these streams, no. I imagine there's a decent chance at some point we end up with some Rip Beak Freak art. If I had to guess what the first piece that I get would be, it would be something like that. I don't think there's any 150s in this area. I'm trying to think about the next area. It has a Gyarados, the cave, but it's a rare thing to encounter. What's up, Real Beachin? Thick Irwin. That is also a possibility. All right, we got 4. Rated you a long time ago, and I just realized I recognize you from TikTok. Oh, welcome. There sure is, Luca. The highlights video, that playlist will have highlights from all of the Nuzlocke streams that we've done. I know we have Swinubs in this cave, friggin' Numels in this cave. I know we have Numels in this cave, and I would love to take out some rage on some Numels. Our lemon is getting kind of strong, though. Getting kind of strong over in the daycare. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I caught a Machoke though, Tid. Our first catch actually was a Machoke. Unfortunately, our Machoke perished against Brock. Nice. Great minds in the chat right now. Great minds in the chat. Phil, I haven't understood a thing you've said for like 5 streams now. What is all this mumbo jumbo? It's hard to explain the whole thing. I mean, I just did probably about like 10 minutes ago. Pronounced so differently than I imagined. I don't mean that in a mean way, by the way. I'm not trying to... Yeah, no, it's interesting how I feel like every time you encounter someone who plays Pokemon, they say everything very differently than you. That's true, Tiny Slugs. That is true. And also there might be water in some towns that I haven't considered. Let's go... Is there water in Pewter or in Viridian? There is in Pallet Town. Pallet Town, I can get a new catch. It's a mountain bike, Mooster. It's very good at different terrains. If there's water in this town, yeah, I could train Charizard. You say Chorizard? Chorizard? You're telling me, you're looking me in the eye and you say you call that Pokemon Chorizard? No way. Mantine, Mantine or Mantine? Mantine. Liz, I technically cannot talk about that. That would be against the TOS on Twitch. However, I'm sure somebody in the channel would be happy to tell you about what's going on here. Or if you want to join the Discord, someone can send a message to you there. Or I could send one message to you. Someone's going to tell you about it, is the bottom line. I'm actually going to go around this way. Never mind, it is time to correct someone's pronunciation. Heck yeah. Alright, down here we go, down here we go, 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 go. I'm using a Nintendo Game Boy Advance. Okay, so I'm going to check for water in this town real quick. No water in this town. Boy, how are they surviving? Oh wait, no, there's water in this town. There's water in this town! There's water in this town! Okay, this is a real catch. This is an actual catch. I can actually use this Pokemon. The idea of maybe waiting would be... Cheers, Richie. Thanks for the host, Gwen. I could save until I get the good rod, but we've got work to do, so. Heck yes, dude! And I just bought 50 Pokeballs. False Swipe cannot kill. Heck yes, dude. Okay, so we just have to hope, against hope, that this Zapdos does not have Whirlwind. We're starting with Great Balls. That's probably Magikarp too, yeah. That's the funny part about it. Okay, okay. Couldn't it have exploded? I mean, it could have a number of things that would end the fight. So far, it hasn't. It's only used Mirror Move. Toyotathan's looking replaceable now. Yeah. I mean, a lot of Pokemon are looking replaceable when you have a Zapdos available to you. The issue with a level 5 Zapdos is I don't have a an experience share, and people can have like you know, Arena Trap or whatever. I guess Arena Trap wouldn't work because it's flying, but can I paralyze? Unfortunately, no. I wasn't expecting to encounter a Zapdos, so I don't have anybody with... I didn't bring Toyotathan who has... Let's just make absolutely sure. Sleep Powder! I'm an idiot, dude. Sleep Powder. Yeah, Zapdos replacing Magikarp. I mean, it's just like, that's what makes this run so fun is like, you're usually not going to get something really cool like this. But once in a while, you'll get something really cool like this. One. All right, no worries, no worries. We got it. We got it. Easy, dude. Easy, dude. Easy, dude. 69 Pokeballs. Nice. All right, Pokeball, baby. Nick, you also had a water absorb ground fire Togetic, right? Or something like that? Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, but it died. Therefore... Alright. What if we just didn't catch this? What if after all of this, everything I fight has one-hit kill moves for no reason? We have not encountered any fissures yet, or horn drills, luckily. One. Okay. Alright, no worries, no worries. No worries. This is an easy catch, dude. Easy catch. I'm not worried about it at all. Easy catch, dude. No worries. No worries. I'm beginning to get a little worried, guys. I'm beginning to get a little worried, guys. Don't forget to hold down A to increase your chance rate. Totally legit. People talk about holding B and up, B and down, A and down, A and up. None of it's real. Sorry, guys. And it's not even not real like a placebo effect in real life, because a placebo effect actually has an effect. Your brain lies to you, and it actually has an effect. You'll be able to go back if you don't catch this one. Well, I can only catch this one for real. Like, I can only use it if I catch this one. That's the rules of this run. However, that one hurt. That one hurt, guys. That one hurt. However, just to complete the 10 Pokemon that we need, I can also, yeah. Should have set the catch rate to 2. Oh. How many PP does Mirror move? 18% while it's sleeping? No way. I know Body Slam has 15, right? How much does Mirror Move have? 20? I'm gonna just use Awakening and hope he doesn't use Mirror Move right here. Try saying please get caught when throw a Pokeball. Oh my gosh. Actually, that could be okay, because this way he can't put me to sleep. No, come on, don't move. Don't miss your moves. We only have so many more chances, Geranium. You gotta move, you gotta hit it, and we gotta catch it. All right, I'm gonna try your strategy, Nick. I'm also gonna turn my volume down a little bit because I am yelling a little bit. Me yelling? What? All right. Pokeball. I mean, it was 2 B Wallace. It's the odds. It's not a major shift in odds. It's 1.5 times for those. Please get caught. Would you kindly get caught? I only have 5 sleep powders left. I'm doing my best for you, Nelder. Zapdos, please get caught. I'm Joe. Is that with Ultra Balls or Pokeballs? Come on. The good news about sleeping also, though, 1 minute prediction if I want to wait a little. Sure, I'll wait a sec. The good thing about being asleep is it's not using up PP right now, so doesn't have to go to the bathroom, or does have to go to the bathroom? It has to go to the bathroom really bad, I guess is the joke there, right? This is a textbook Wily burp. Zapdos so spiky. All right, here we go. We've used, what, 20 Pokeballs on it now? as a burb expert, can confirm. 1, 2, 3. Ah, you son of a... I was sure of that one. I felt so good about that one. That's why I was counting it out loud. I was like, this is good. This is it. I'm going to have a nice clip here of me actually counting it as it was being caught. Struggle. Okay, whew, not yet, not yet. We got to be getting close to Zapdos killing itself. I don't think it's got any more body slams. Okay, got the sleep powder, got the sleep powder. I'm gonna close my eyes for this one, and I'm just gonna listen to it being caught. It's gonna get caught so easy. Okay. All right. Can Pokemon still break out if it's out of moves? If it's out of moves, Leviathan, it instead, it will try to fight and it will struggle, and it will damage both me and it. And since Zapdos is at 1 HP right now, it will die. So if it runs out of moves and moves, let me rephrase that. That was not very well said. If it runs out of moves and then attempts to use a move, it will instead kill itself. Oh, that's right. I've got pressure, so I'm using twice as many sleep powders. That's why I'm running out of PP so fast. Okay, that's the last sleep powder before we use ether. You give him a potion. Well, I mean, you're never gonna catch a full HP Zapdos with a Pokeball, so. Ah, boy. All right, here we go, guys. This is the run. Calling it. I'm 100% sure that that was not the catch. That the next one is going to be the one that we're going to catch it with. Easy, dude. This is the one. 1, 2, 3, and a catch, baby. Called it. Called it the first try, dude. Easy peasy. That's a Zapdos, folks. Easy peasy. First try. Easy, dude. Easy, dude. And now... Bits. Thank you for the 100 bits. Now we get to pick a name. Thank you for the 100 bits again. One of the legendary bird Pokemon. While it is flying, it makes crackling and snapping sounds. Yes. What do we got? Snapdos. Zip Zap. Crunchy Burb is too long, unfortunately. Starwing, Sit Burb, Sit. Snapdos again. Beak Freak Jr. Beak Freak Jr. is too long, unfortunately. It's a total of 10 characters. Snappy Burb. Pop from famous trio Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Snapdos, Snapdos. Snapdos is definitely taking the lead here. Beak Streak is too long unless it's one word. Big Zap, Zippy Zappy, Freak Beak, Big Bird, Zeke Freak. So the leader is still Snapdos, even though it doesn't have that many votes. Nobody's really on board with anything else. Zap Freak. Big Burb. We pick the most unfunny one. Just ZZZZZZ. So a number of Z's has actually got a decent number of votes right now too. I will continue to suggest Mambo number 5. Bunch of Z's. I think a bunch of Z's actually might be the winner. Single Z. Okay, so here's your 3 choices, folks. A single Z, a bunch of uppercase Z's, or a single uppercase Z followed by a bunch of lowercase Z's. That seems to be the 3 options. Just Z, all uppercase Z's, or one uppercase followed by a number of lowercase. I think it's all uppercase Z's. Yeah, it's all uppercase Z's. There's two alternating. Yeah, no, it's all uppercase. Zzz, was transferred. Okay. So so derivative. The quest that we're on right now is not over though. We do need to catch a few more Gen 1 Pokemon. So the first, I'm so glad we came back to this. Let's get him out of the Abyss. We're trading it off for our TF2, who we do love, but is not to be a major player in this story. Go back to the Abyss. Now, like I said, we're right now catching just Void. We're just catching Pokemon that we can't use. Can we see Hell? Yes, we can. This is Hell. Hell has our Slugma named Ligma, our Machoke named Dongus, our Tailo named Burb Up, our Baltoy named Tallboy, and Skarmory named Beak Freak. Unfortunately, it contains Beak Freak. I'm very upset about it containing Beak Freak, but it does indeed contain Beak Freak. All right, let's heal everybody so that we have our sleep powders back if we need it. You missed it. What's the Abyss? The Abyss is an area for catching Pokemon simply to reach the 10 Pokemon necessary to get the Flash HM. Right now we're at 5. So we need a couple more. All right, see you around, Katie. Thanks for the bits today. Appreciate that. What was on this route? It was Lanoons and Ralts and something else. Scissor, yeah, you're right. As if on cue. You know what? I'm gonna spare this Scissor's life. So that's not gonna be it. However, we could do an old rod here. This will not be a usable Pokemon for us, remember guys. So no matter how much we like this Pokemon, it's not gonna be usable. Because we've already caught a Pokemon on this route. It hurts, guys. All these memories. All these memories. Okay, so that's the Magikarp on this route. It hurts, guys. It really does hurt. All right, now, well, I guess we should, I shouldn't have jumped off. I need to buy more Pokeballs in case it's actually a good Pokemon again. Just Honor System. Honor System, schoolboy. That's why there is the Hell, box. This will buy 40 more. Can you fish in Pallet Town? You sure can. That's what I'm going to do. There is, of course, the route that goes to Cinnabar Island, but while you're in Pallet Town, it's not that route yet. So I can actually get a catch here, a real catch that I can use. You ready? See how it's still Pallet Town? Once you cross this fence, you're not anymore in Pallet Town, but right here, you are. What's the Magikarp in Pallet Town, folks? It is... Oh, wow! 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 All right. I'll swipe that. Probably won't even... Okay, it did. What is that? Is that gonna hurt him? Oh no, just to confuse. Okay. Switch over to our Geranium. I wonder if we'll use Blissey. I'm trying to think. What's up, Chris? We're having a good run, Chris. It doesn't matter if I hurt myself. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about... Yeah, that's fine. Blissey cannot be killed. Well... Yeah. The Blissey in PvP is really good. I feel like in PvE, I'm not actually like that thrilled about it. I don't know. Geranium really gonna hurt itself again? Wow! Geranium's trying to die against this Blissey, this old rod Blissey. You get one more shot without having to worry about maybe dying. There we go. Okay. I'm glad the old rod Blissey didn't kill my friggin' starter Pokemon. Not a whatever. This Pokemon is going to straight up die. This is our Pallet Town catch here. Are you saying Engineer Bernie was PvE? He was. So people who weren't watching on Tuesday, we encountered an engineer east of Vermilion that had a Lugia and a Jirachi. Dude's out there just like, I'm just fixing the wires. Meanwhile, he's got just like God 1 and God 2 on his shoulder. Ugh, yuck. Every other Pokemon you've come across in trainer battles has Sheer Cold or Fisher. I haven't encountered Sheer Cold yet either. I'm going to try to catch it without the Chillin' and Electrical with the Legendary Boys. Yeah, he was the one who ordered the cold-blooded hit on Beak Freak. Oh my god, dude. This Blissey is a nightmare. Yeah, we were like, alright, well, actually, Skarmory is going to be a good matchup against Lugia, because Lugia is going to have maybe like a flying move, maybe a psychic move, but that's not the end of the world either. Immediate overheat. Immediately overheats, just annihilated Beak Freak. We had just done like painstaking grinding for Beak Freak. Here it is. Boom, baby, called that. Called it. All right, we got it. What do we got for Blissey? Let's get some names in chat. Joe. Joe takes such a strong lead early. Fork, Debbie, Krent, Chill, Joe, Glizzy. Oh my god, Joe is annihilating. Female Blissey named Joe. It's done. It's done. Place in box hell. We don't like that. Blissey is not original 150. Wait, did I? Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh. What a couple catches. We were just doing this just to like try to fill out our original 150 a little bit. Oh nice, yeah, this will help. So I can't use this, but I can catch it just as we agreed, just to get the 10 Pokemon for Flash. Hipster Cutthroat is doing the last minute presentation prep and went well, and the professor approved of the time. Hey, great. Well, you came up with it. You just mentioned it and people enjoyed it. I'm glad it went well though, Hipster. That's awesome. All right, that's one more, but we have to name it Void. We cannot use the Weezing. This is a Void Pokemon. Check is Void, dude. False Swipe is so important. I'm so thrilled to have. Unfortunately, yeah, Blissey did nothing to get into Hell. We'll have to save Blissey from Hell real quick. If you hit !highlights, you'll get a link to the previous streams highlights and stuff. Yeah, Bulls to Bread is Bread to Bulls and Bulls to Bread are yeah. You went with from Bread to Bulls, right? All right, so let's save Blissey. Coughing doesn't really get saved, or Weezing doesn't get saved from Hell. Weezing goes to the Abyss. Blissey, however, did not deserve to be there. The question becomes, do we actually use Blissey here? I think maybe we just hang on to Blissey. We aren't getting rid of Morrowind. We love Morrowind. Morrowind is our sweetie pie. Meganium is good. Of course, Zapdos, we're about to train. This is the one we're about to train. We would be switching it for Armaldo, but yeah, sorry, Joe. The issue with Blissey is it's really just a tank. And I'm trying to think of like use case for the Blissey. It's not really common to me. I mean, like, yeah, we could hang on to it and just like throw it in when we encounter a scary psychic type or something. Would have been good with Seismic Toss, yeah, if it weren't Silverwind. It just doesn't quite feel useful, you know? Switch in for healing your team. It can take a lot of hits. Yeah, it's a tank, yeah. I am not using TF2. TF2's in here. We swapped TF2 for Zzz, so Zzz on the team, and man, we have 2 legendaries on the team and 2 starters on the team, dude. What a team. We got a squad. We have a good squad. I'm pumped about our squad. All right, we're at what, 6 Pokemon from the original 150. Zzz has lots of death flags. Yeah, level 5 is a little scary, isn't it? Where else have original 150s been hiding? Z will be a little bit tougher to say than Z, so I'm probably gonna go with Z, but we'll see. All right, what are you saying? 6, right? Why does it let me say yes if I didn't? Not gonna scold me for lying? Just trust me, dude. I know more than you, Professor Oakshade. I'm seeing Pokemon from all around the world. You're in here telling me I didn't. You're wrong. I did. And I know more than you. I'm smarter than you, Professor Oakshade. I'm also his aide, but I'm not like walking around in a lab coat outside. What's wrong with you, dude? Why are you wearing a lab coat? What are you doing here? Did I get the amber? I did, Chris, yes. Are you allowed to use the XP chart? You're allowed to use it if you can get it. However, you have, I think, to catch 50. Should I put Z first to train him? You're right. I definitely should. There's absolutely no reason not to. These guys are guaranteed to not have like moves like Pursuit or anything, so I don't need to worry about that. But let's just do that. Thank you for the call while we're going down this tunnel. My video on how the Pokedex works changed my life. What? What did I do? I'm sorry that I don't know what you're talking about. I guess Geranium will come out. Dude's like, time to wake up for this battle. Use the morning sun at full HP. Oh, yeah, the Professor Oak video. That makes sense. All right, our Zapdos will probably hit level 7 from that. That's my guess on that. Level 7. It's wrong. Have they helped with making TikToks? I know you did the Rivals one after the stream. Not really. The thing about these past couple weeks is I've got like I'm moving soon, so I'm like prepping for that. But in addition to moving soon, I'm like there's like a business thing that I'm working on right now with Jeremy, and then also editing these highlights videos takes like a while. There's like an investment for it, so it's like I haven't had that much extra time. Really want to go through the stream VODs and change the Pokemon's names in games to what they've been named. Legendary, yeah. Just like in the code. This sounds complicated. It's not complicated so much as it's like, just, it takes a little while. Hey, level 8. Nice. Dude's getting that special attack like nobody's business. Are the highlight videos doing well? The first one did quite well. And no, I'm not moving back to upstate New York, just to another apartment in New York City. They're doing solidly. I wouldn't say like they're killing the game, but yeah, it's kind of steady. Slow and steady wins the race type thing. Business? Sounds like it takes a while. Yeah, I mean, you know, the first one got just shy of 2,000 views, which for 20-minute videos. I think that YouTube is going to be pushing them more. And I've already seen it start to link Phil Jameson with Phil Gameson, like the videos, because of those videos. So I anticipate they'll have a long shelf life, if not like really strong performance immediately, you know? Punk rock Big Bird. A few more levels, and honestly, Zapdos will be able to fight Meganiums, because Meganiums don't have that much special attack. They're grass. Grass is not very effective against flying, and it's not very effective against lightning either, right? You're doing well enough on videos and Twitch just to be doing this full time right now? Yeah, it's basically like I'm not like doing well, but like I can tread water without having a day job. What if Doug Trio is also a Meganium? It really could be, honestly. Is the pizza stream a thing? It may be in the new apartment, yeah. But definitely not in this apartment. Not feasible here. Electric is bad on grass. Grass is... Oh, there it is! Wait, does this have the don't escape thing? Level 29?! I could switch, right? I can switch, right? Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Okay, so it's a psychic. Is it psychic dark? Psychic normal? Psychic normal, okay. I think I have to switch before I run for sure. I could switch to Morrowind, who has... No, I can't use Ghost because he's normal. I have to use... I'm not running with Zapdos in play. No shot. It's not happening. TF2... for a draw. Shirachi... I think Shirachi's the move. Because Psychic normal means normal is not very effective, and Psychic is double not effective. So Shirachi's the move. Unless we get unlucky here, Shirachi is the move. Whipped up a whirlwind? What is that? I don't know that move. What is whipped up a whirlwind? Flying high crit chance. I think we just kill it. I don't want to run and get hit with a free move. Normal should do neutral damage. Should do not very effective. Because I'm steel. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to catch it, Chris. It's level 29 is the problem. It's a normal move with a high crit chance. Okay, I'm not worried about that. From a giraffe rig, no less. Okay. Just gotta hit one more of those. It's good. 12 damage, okay. So as long as we hit this, we got it. Uh-oh. Don't do something crazy. Barrier, okay. That's gonna make it so that we have to use 2 meteor mashes to kill. It should be okay as long as we hit. Okay. Little spooky, guys. I thought Girafarig has Don't Escape. Whatever that ability is called. It's not called Don't Escape. Morrowind has a... I'm going to guess an Oranberry on Morrowind? Can learn Pursuit, but that's it. Yeah, but it's random moves, so no better chance of having Pursuit than anyone else. PP up! Nice work, Morrowind. Bum, 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 bum. Didn't even level up. Yeah, it's crazy. If I had a better flying move, I would actually take that fight, but Girafarig is a palindrome. Not saying it would happen in this run, just trying to suggest why you might have associated with Shadow Deck. Right. That makes sense. All right. Our Zapdos is now level 11, folks. I do think we should just train in this cave. It's a good place to train. It's safe, other than Girafarigs, which are apparently also safe. We're not 100% sure of that, but let's heal up here. Train our Zapdos up a little bit more. What was in that field? There were Skarmories. There were... I guess Jinx is above us, right? We could catch a Jinx for the Pokedex. Have I fished here? I have. It was a ball toy. Thank you very much, NT Adams. Yeah, exclamation mark Gameson, G-A-M-E. Just replace Jameson, just replace it with games. And that's, yeah, I'm not going to use the Blissey. I made the decision. Did I fish in Misty's gym? I did not, actually. Good call. Oops, I can't go there. ZZZZ should learn next move at level 13. You mean farm them. True, level 10. Yeah, I could do it. I don't know. It might be something else that I encounter. Because Old Rod, I don't think... What does it catch? It catches level 5 Magikarps 90% of the time, and then, like, once in a while, like a level 10 Goldeen, right? Is that what it is, or am I wrong? Is it just level 10 Magikarps? This is a new, thing. Wait, Morrowind in front. Yes, okay. Yeah, we started the gaming channel a while ago, but we didn't really put anything on it, and then, past... we can keep this catch, because it's in Misty's gym, which is, Cerulean City, which we have not caught a Pokemon in. If there is a thing. I bought 40 after we caught, Zapdos. Are there any Pokemon here? Does anybody know for sure? Fishing in a swimming pool. Does anybody know? Does anybody have a definite answer? What if you just caught Misty? Like, something's on the line. Misty. I can catch them, and they are legendary swapped, yes. I'm surprised that I was able to catch Zapdos in a random area, by the way. I may have messed up the... I don't think you can catch a Pokemon here. Only Gen 1 and 2 you can catch. Okay. They realized their mistake. Alright. So is there any other water in the town? Oops. No worries, dude. I appreciate the thought. This is out of the area. I guess we could just look for some void Pokemon up here. So the reason we're catching void Pokemon is we're trying to get to 10 Pokemon so we get Flash. Because you need to have 10 specifically from Kanto, from the original 150, in order to be able to get Flash. So this is not, so we're just going to kill it instead. Get a little bit of experience. You're in Cerulean, back at the bottom of the bridge. Pinsir, okay, yep. That, I'm a little worried that he might have like some one-hit KO move. I don't know why. We've not encountered a single one. I think it's probably because he can get one in the actual game, but no need to worry. We've false swiped him. He's at 1, and now we will simply. It's annoying. I'm going to use 1 Pokeball on Marwin because I think Pinsir has actually a really high catch, or really low catch rate, right? Catch a new what? Only work if they're the same or higher level than you. Is that true, Rory? I don't think that's true. Maybe in future versions of the game, but I don't think that's true in this version. I think it's just got a 30% chance. Come on, dude. I have to. You know what? I don't think I'm doing this. I don't think I'm bothering with this. Like, I'm gonna try to catch him at full health here. It got 3 wobbles. I guess I could just, yeah, I could go to just do sleep powder, but he's got bug moves, which. I have to like use 2 items. I'm just gonna kill him. I honestly like user level minus target level plus 30 times 100%. So if it's below, if you're below level, it still has a chance to hit, and it has a higher chance to hit. How much HP? 50. Okay. I'll just check in after 2, 3, 4, 5, 45, right? 1 HP per tick. Okay, cool. That was annoying. Yeah, the Pinsir's moveset does look good. Twin Needle, Signal Beam, Soft Boiled's fun. Poison's so scary for Nuzlocke, you're absolutely right. Yeah, there's no other place that I can catch. I guess we could check here for something other than a Poliwag. I don't know why I ran. I could have just body slammed it for a little experience. I'm already using the time, I may as well. That's not Gen 1, so it doesn't matter. So I'll learn my lesson this time. I almost ran again. Crit hit! A crit hit! It's so annoying you gotta go through all this just to get a shitty HM. They check Viridian Forest. That has, I guess it does have a Vaporeon in Viridian Forest. Count as caught if we traded him? Yes, it does. Just did it a 3rd time. Is the HM strictly necessary? No, but I haven't done the cave in a long time. I feel like it's going to be frustrating. Alright, yeah, we'll just do it. Whatever. We'll just do it, guys. We'll just do it. Good point. Good point, everybody. Good point. You're absolutely right, Mooster. Maybe if you trade Slugma. Slugma was a Trade for Sharpedo. No, wasn't gonna help. All right, Nelder. See you around, bud. Thanks for coming by. Now teach everybody in the abyss self-destruct. Oh wait, there's a cut tree down here. I don't have to do that every time. Also, I'm gonna buy a couple potions, actually. Just occurred to me that I can't buy potions in the next town. I can only buy super potions. What? Oh, weird. I'm gonna buy just 5, just to have the lower healing if I need it. And got plenty of these, right? Yeah. I have plenty of these. Yep. Cool. Is Lemon in hell yet? Lemon's not in hell. I have a couple escape ropes. I am allowed repels, and I've got a couple. Lemon's actually in that daycare. You never know what you're actually going to get in that trade, don't you? I'm pretty sure that guy said trade for the Armaldo, and we got the Armaldo. Because he would that person wouldn't be offering me a Sharpedo. Right. I know exactly what I'm gonna get. I guess he could lie to us, yeah. Did I trade for a Sharpedo? It was supposed to be a Jinx, and the reason we knew that is because his nickname is Zinx, but he said, I'm gonna trade you an Armaldo. We're gonna get a couple more levels for our Zapdos here, though. We do have a Zapdos Back to the Fuchsia. Happened, I'd say maybe 20 minutes ago. We spent probably about 10 minutes trying to do it. It was we fished in Viridian City with the old rod, caught a level 5 Zapdos. I think it took about 30 Pokeballs. It's a normal Zapdos, but we can think of it as a water Zapdos for sure. Dun dun dun. I always bet against Phil to make sure people who vote in his favor are rewarded. That's very selfless of you, Chris. Extremely, like, magnanimous. That is the downside of training in this cave, is just the annoyance of not having the Poke-Flute and just... How much does this do? 15 crit? Okay, no worries. If it's 15 crit, then it would have to take 4 crits to die, so we don't have to worry about that. What was the trade on the other side of Diglett's Cave again? It was Slugma for Sharpedo. Snorlax will also be random, yes. Alright, level 12. Let's just go heal real quick. The only reason I'm being so careful with this Zapdos is because last time we got a little cocky with, like, switching out during trainers, we encountered a Wynot who killed our Baltoy. Like, we couldn't switch away from the thing. So I don't want to have a situation where Zapdos just can't switch. Yeah, items are allowed in competitive Pokemon, yeah. And it's actually a major part of the strategy, if I understand correctly. And in competitive, I believe the one-time use items, they like don't get one-time used. Not a great way to say that, but like something like a choice scarf, right? That's like you consume it. Or like a focus belt. Could learn Silver Wind. It's certainly possible. Also, we were just in Cerulean. We should have checked to see what those move tutor moves were. Like, actually. That makes sense, because I remember thinking, like, why would he not be able to learn, like, Mega Kick, or, like... Yeah, it's 50 caught, yeah. That's just too much. Focus Sash, yeah. If you're doing PvP, they don't get consumed. Alright, someone said that Zapdos is going to learn a move here. Wing Attack, great! That's fantastic. That means Zapdos can probably... Let's see what kind of special defense you got, just in case. Is it horrible? 32 is great, actually, for a level 13 Pokemon. It's going to be not very effective, which means a crit will do just shy of 15 times 2, 30 damage to Zapdos. Let's get like a couple more levels switching out, and then, unless it's like a level 16, we could probably handle a level 16 Meganium. Level 18, we can handle a level 18, or try to at least. See what happens. If he keeps using aromatherapy, we got him. If he does not, then no. Yeah, I caught it fishing in Viridian City with the old rod at level 5, this Zapdos. Very normal type of thing. Hey, aromatherapy again. You love to see it. What kind of EV does Meganium give? Is it special defense? Because Zapdos is getting a lot of them. That's for sure. Oh no! Don't use the heal. Alright, aromatherapy again. This Meganium is loving to smell those. Might be just defense. It's probably one of those two. I guess it could also be HP, but I'd be surprised if it were HP. Nice. A little bit higher. I don't think we're going to do that again, though, because that was just very lucky that he didn't use Sleep Powder or the heal. What's up, Helm's Deepness? How you doing? I think it's insane that Razor Wind is not a flying move. 1 defense, 2 special defense. That's actually great. I love that. Because that's going to help Zapdos survive. As well as our Meganium. Meganium's going to be a great tank here. Another excellent bird has joined the crew. You're absolutely right. They might have made it flying in newer gens. It's weird. A little bit of a slower plot start this stream as we develop our Zapdos a bit. Level 14. Do love to see it. Also, electricity is a type that we do not have, which is nice. Level 16, we'll take that. It'll be 3 wing attacks for level 16. Major plot development was that you caught a Zapdos. You're absolutely right, actually. That is a plot development. All right, I'm gonna guess 8 damage. That one did 13. That was weird. What? Does it get more powerful as it goes, Petal Dance? I thought it was always the same. Just for my peace of mind, we're gonna use a potion on this boy. I know we could go back and save some money, but power does not build. That's really weird that it was 50% more powerful there without any like crit or anything like that. Level 15. Almost an even matchup here. Can I get him in 2? We caught a Zapdos and named it an extremely sophisticated name. Min roll versus max roll thing, yeah. Very big swing for that. These Meganiums are very stupid, dude. They're very dumb, and I appreciate that about them. All 2s, baby. We'll take all 2s. Cave definitely smells nice, yeah. Definitely smells nice. A lot of aromatherapy happening in this cave. Now this should be a 2-shot. Oh! I need to mirror move away from that area. Cheers, Moon Wizard. Last sip of water for Moon Wizard. We'll go grab some more briefly. Yeah, it would have been a two move kill. Instead, it's a 3-move kill. I'm glad I'm not slower than him and used Petal Dance, because that could have been a lethal situation. Alright, I'm going to play a video. It's not going to be today's video because... also, let's just do this real quick. Because that's very short. And I have to make sure you have enough entertainment. Be right back.
Hey Brooks, I finished our group project. Yeah, about that, Mike. I was actually just going to present this project as my own, unless you had a problem with that. Remember, son, there are people in this world who will try to take advantage of you. Don't let them. Stand your ground. Yeah, that's fine. That's what I thought. Okay. Sometimes we don't have it in us to fight every battle, and that's okay. So long as we respect ourselves and our time. Wait, I can actually print out a new one, because that one still has my name on it. Dude, you know what? That would actually be really helpful. Snot Blaster? Remember, son, if someone calls you a snot blaster to your face, you have to do something about it. Probably physically. You have to punch them in the face. I've heard of the boogeyman, but you can call me the booger man. That's not funny. You're not funny. I agree. Bro! I mean, son. You know what? I'm gonna handle this. Dad, no. Listen, Brooks. I'm Mike's father. You seem like a good kid, but I'm gonna have to ask you to lay off. Shut the fuck up, you translucent sack of shit! That kid sucks. Shut up, Dad. He's my friend. Your dad is the worst. Yeah, he's the worst. Okay. Remember, son, when you have a child, don't let them treat you poorly. Fuck you, Dad. True.
Okay. So, before I go crazy on this next section of the stream, we get posted to Reddit. I don't think so. Okay. I posted it to YouTube. I was checking videos. Did not go to videos. Excellent. Okay. Y'all ready? Gonna quickly retweet this here tweet. All right, it refreshed the page and sent it way out of the way. And retweet this here tweet. And we're good to go. We catch an Articuno. I have a feeling we're gonna name it. Certainly possible. Item on Morrowind? A Spearberry. Making sure we're staying not frosty. Alright, folks. Alright, trying to train our Zapdos a little more on these Meganiums. I should switch these moves around so that Mirror Move is not in the upper left. Okay, what do we got? How much damage? 16 crit. You know what? Not having it clipped. Not going to end up losing the Zapdos to a Meganium in the cave while training it. It's not going to happen. Not going to have that clip floating around the internet. Heat wave it. Heat wave it. Be gone. Be gone, Meganium. Be gone. The other one is a very high-level Girafarig, which we discovered a little while ago. 3 special attack there. We'll just switch for the next couple fights as we get a couple more levels out of this Zapdos. I'm afraid, like, we encountered trainers that had level 20 Pokemon before the gym, so we fought the gym since. We got to make sure that Zapdos is not horribly underleveled. We have to be able to use this Pokemon effectively. Honestly? What level's Irwin? I think 25, Chris. What's up, Kim? I love my motivation for being conservative in my plays. I don't want it clipped. That's my justification for being good. My actual reason is I don't want to lose my sweet boy. Using the Diglett as a ramp to do sweet tricks off of. Alright. What's the next level for Zapdos to learn a move, by the way, after 13? Also, while I'm at it, 99, yeah, for sure. Put wing attack there. Alright, alright. I think this is the first one I over-leveled. Oh no, same level, same level. I almost went down to Mirror Move. Do I not have electric TMs? I do not, Gruntkilla. Come on. Level 25, alright. We won't go all the way to level 25, but... Zzz, fell asleep, yeah. Very on brand for this Zapdos. Wing attack, baby. Everybody loves a good wing attack. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. You son of a gun. Alright. Enough. You can't get enough of that sleep. What the heck is going on? Why are you using sleep powder so much, Meganium? I wish that healed all my Pokemon. Instead of him. I wish his move healed me. That'd be nice for me. Spread the experience out more. We're gonna just do it. We're gonna switch over to, I don't know, Sriracha instead to use Psycho Boost on this guy. Our first time using Psycho Boost is gonna be on this Meganium. Check it out. Erwin has it too, but he's water type, Chris. I could switch to Zinx and use bug moves, or I could just annihilate him. Let's all take it. Oh, I've got a berry. I used a berry on that. Sleepy team. Oh, wow. Making me look like a fool right here. Making me look like a fool, this Meganium is. Let chat choose my... I don't see. Can I let chat choose what? Can't believe everybody's asleep and I have to go heal because of it. Goofy way to lose some time, guys. Choose my encounters. Interesting. I feel like we would have a kind section of the stream and a very rude section of the stream, and it would just be a battle every time. The thing I like that type of engagement. The thing about that type of engagement that I think can sometimes be a little bit worse or backfire is that people feel obligated to do it, whereas if it's just nicknames or whatever, like it's just you get to do it, you know? And I don't want to make you guys feel like you're obligated to like come on, dude, stop this nonsense. Also, the other thing that's crazy is this has a 3 out of 4 chance of hitting, and it is hitting every time. Every time it is hitting. Look at this crap. I thought he was gonna do it again. I thought for sure he was gonna do it again. Okay. 15 more damage. You know, level 150 Muck would be showing up a lot. Need something with insomnia badly, apparently. Spread the experience out. Get a nice 200 experience for each of those guys, and then go back to the friggin' thing to... I think I'm done with this out of pure frustration. I think we're done training. I think it's defeated us just purely on the fact that it's annoying. Oh boy. Have we gotten a 10 yet? We gave that up, Chris. We're instead training our Zapdos right now. Level 16. Okay stats. I don't know what you're saying, 3D Octopus, but I think you might be wrong. What's up, Freddy? I don't want to do these wild Pokemon. That's just like strictly worse. Guess we're going east, right? Or can we not do that yet? I forget exactly what the next step is. I think this one's okay. Thirsty Guard or Rock Tunnel from Cerulean City. Oh, right, I have to cut east of Cerulean. Togepi for Eradicate. This guy would give me an item finder, but... Nugget Bridge trainers. Yeah, we could battle them. We have a Versus Seeker. Is that what you're saying? I don't remember what any of them had is the problem. And I don't want to get just absolutely murked. Although it might be random again. Do you guys know what the deal is on that? Do Versus Seeker for random trainer battles do random Like, is there random results there? Get some nickname ratings? We can. We can go. I think he always rates them as, like, could be better, right? Except for traded Pokemon where he's like, that's the perfect one. The 5th one was not Youngster Chad. Youngster Chad was on the east side of the... He was the last trainer before Bill. Yeah, I don't remember if they're easy either. May as well check. If we can't handle them, then whatever. The Versus Seeker doesn't increase their level above my level, does it, ever? Right, unless the random, that's what I'm asking. All right, here we go. 2 want rematches. All right, good luck to us, folks. ZZZZZ is in the front. Even though I was the second in line, I was the best, wasn't I? What do you got? A Porygon. That's going to have Blizzard. We have to switch out of that. Trace pressure. That's funny. Doesn't matter. It's level 13, so we can put a level 26 Morrowind in for sure. Only level 12. It's not the end of the world. You fight your rival at the beginning of the bridge, actually. Hyper Beam. Okay. Level 12, so I'm not worried about that. Leviathan. We've seen Porygons that have Blizzard, is why. I think maybe that Porygon had Blizzard, so we couldn't risk it. Level 12, I mean... Alright, we'll just... I'm surprised it hasn't increased in level. I thought it did increase in level. Does it not? You just fight the same level? Shroomish, I think we could switch back to. Get some more experience. Don't increase until post-game. Okay. Good. Good to know. Nice. It's going to use Razor Wind. Probably kill it in 1. Nice. Must love coming to Nugget Bridge. Can't get enough of it, youngster Timmy. Timmy! It's the guy! Oh, his definitely increased. That's a Kingler. Definite increase on that guy. Can't do that because he doesn't have a single move. He has to use multiple. Not Irwin. The answer is Sriracha for this, even though it's not very effective. It will be Zapdos once you get an electric move and is equally leveled, but not right now. Definite increase on levels for this trainer. Which is good, because now we get Kingler experience instead of... Honestly, that might be a change, too. I don't remember a Krabby. Although I also don't remember a Kingler. Maybe I remember a Kingler, actually. I might remember a Kingler. I might be misremembering. Some more experience for Zapdos there. What do we got here? Definitely did not encounter this Pokemon before. New stuff here. That is new. We encountered a Kyogre, but much later in the game. Thank God I've already raised my attack once with my Sriracha. A level 19 Kyogre could be a problem otherwise. Got a crit, annihilated it. Very happy about that. Yeah, exactly, Chris. This guy's been training! Check this guy out! Absolutely been training. I would use Powder Snow if not for the fact that I had double attack increase. Also, it was normally effective, never mind. Maybe Timmy's the main character. Maybe so. My gosh. Dude had a Kyogre. Straight up had a Kyogre, dude. Kinda nuts. None of these Pokemon are from before those all died. Yeah, I guess so. I just assumed that the... I think maybe the lasses stayed the same, though. I don't remember. I don't know. Who knows, really? Interesting, though. It could be anything when you use a Versus Seeker as well. All right, so the Versus Seeker charges with steps, I believe. Youngsters have been a bigger threat than gym leaders. Youngsters are nuts in this game right now. The fact that they have new ones canonically strengthens that I kill them. Yes, it does. Strengthens the canon of our playthrough. All right, this is a new route, so we can actually catch a new Pokemon here. That's a trainer, it looks like. Do we put Zapdos in the front? Level 17. Marwyn has an item. Hornberry. Let's just give Zapdos... Is there anything that we can give him that will, like, protect him a little bit? Let's give him a... Where is it? Yeah, this berry. That way, if he gets down to, like, 1 HP and is poisoned, he'll save the poison. Anything else would be something we use afterwards. All right. First new trainer of the day, folks. 4 Pokemon. First one's a Geodude. We're getting out of there from the Geodude. Zapdos could very easily die to a Geodude. And instead, we're going to put in Irwin. Unfortunate that it's 4 Pokemon, because we would have liked it to be 1 strong one so that we could get a big chunk of experience to our Zapdos. Dude is just spike cannoning 4 times, man. What's up, Mundaniel? Is it Mundaniel or Mundaniel? Like, which is the stronger word for you? Mundane or Daniel? I would assume Mundaniel. All right. Is that also, that is what you're saying, right? Mundane. Oh, wow. Making me switch twice. Very rude, honestly. Hated it. We could do Zinx and just smack him with a rock move. We could do Srirachi. Let's do Zinx. Let's do Srirachi. Let's do Geranium. Let's do Srirachi. They're not only based on type, but they prefer type. So you can end up with something random. Zap Cannon's a strong move. Let's see if we can get through. Otherwise, we'll switch after this. Oh, we got through. 16 damage, 32 total. Out of 2 moves, Zap Cannon's pretty strong. We can do another one. We have to switch now. If he's got, like, Thunder as well, and it crits, it's game for our Jirachi, which we're not willing to risk. No Paralyze, no whammies. Get a Heat Wave in there, because that way we're not locked into the move. Alright. Jolteon's gone. Nice, nice, nice. Get a little experience for 3 Pokemon here. Geranium goes to level 27. You love to see it. You love to see it. Good defense on Geranium. Geranium's kind of our tank now. Glalie could have Blizzard. Otherwise, I would go for Gold with Heat Wave. If it weren't scary, I would go for it. But it is scary, so I won't. We'll take Zinx and use a Rock move on him. Tank with Sleep Powder. It's great. Okay. Horrible attack, apparently. I got spooked. I thought it was going to be super effective, but fighting's not good against bugs. Go figure. What hand did it use? Why all these reminders? Why all these reminders? Just come on. It can use a steel move that is powerful, but I'm 7 levels higher, have good defense. Skarmory's attack is not amazing, so we're probably in pretty good shape to get a couple hits in here. Aerial Ace is not going to do the trick. Beak Freak. Beak Freak. Why have you forsaken us? Zinx is level 26. I think we need to delete Skarmory from the game in order to heal. Everywhere we go, we see his face. All right, before we jump off this, let's go heal up. Rip Ligma. Whoops. All around me are Skarmory faces, big freak faces, left side of the head. It's really hard to sing that song while Pokemon music is playing in your ears. Literally mourning down to the textbook signs of mourning, like painful reminders. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. All right. What if I bike through this crime scene? Poison Sting. Yes. Nice TM for Poison Sting, folks. Big Freak would have loved riding around on a bike. Great. I was bored, huh? All right, Hiker. What do you got? 2 Pokemon. Jeremy! It's Jeremy, guys. A Crawdaunt. Typically, might take this fight. Might take this fight with Zapdos. However, I don't have any electric moves. Bye. Let's go over to... he does have dark typing, so... Might be Morrowind? Just go for the Body Slam. Man, water. We're not even that good against water because Geranium can't use Petal Dance without trapping himself. He doesn't have any electric moves. I can't use my Zapdos right now. It's another Sriracha here. Hiker will send out Mew next. Big prediction from Chris. Hiker's got a Mew after this Crawdaunt. Big prediction. We'll see what happens after these messages. Bubble Beam, Bubble Beam. The Meteor Mash. Wow, multiple people are sure that this is going to be Mew. All right, here it comes. Here comes the Mew, folks. That's a Mew. That's a Mew. For a second, because I was making that joke, my brain was like, it's a psychic type, I don't have to worry about that. And then I was like panicking for a second because I was like, shit, was that something that's good against Jirachi? Was it like fire or something? And I looked at it. No, it's not a fire Pokemon, dude. I think the Mew is sick. Keep it coming, huh? Christmas edition Mew, dude. Alright, going on back to battle this feller. Who's that walking there with those good-looking Pokemon? Wow! Whew. Okay. Psychic flying, right? It's a psychic flyer. Psychic dragon. I guess Jirachi has Powder Snow. And I mean, I can't switch to my Lanoon right now. Zinx has bug moves. Are bug moves bad against dragons? Okay. I think it's Ziggs' time to shine, guys. Good against Psychic. Resistant to Psychic. Dragon could be scary. Hyper Voice is not super scary. Dragon is really what we're afraid of here, but we got to give it a shot. Okay, okay. That was like under 30. Whew. Got him in one, got him in one. Yeah, thank God we did not switch to Jirachi. That could have been very bad. All right, buddy. You had your time to shine. It's over now, clearly. Yo, 1-2 punch. All right, another trainer there, so we're gonna have to heal. That's 30 HP. I could use a regular potion on both of these and it should be fine. Definitely can use a regular potion on Jirachi. We might end up switching out Morrowind, guys, at some point relatively soon. Let's not skimp. We can afford. We can afford it. Morrowind might have to go at some point. It's just not a great Pokemon, and we could encounter legendaries on any trainer. Any trainer could have a legendary Pokemon. Croconaw, level 19. I mean, we still don't. It's wing attack, dude. It's like, it's not a good move. He probably has something good. I know I don't want to lose Morrowind, but like I'm with you on that, but let's give Morrowind a shot. Let's see how Morrowind does here against this Croconaw. Just like a average Pokemon. It's 7 levels above it. Good job, Morrowind. Let's see how you do. Let's get another one down. Morrowind's my friend too. Honestly, not using Morrowind could be the kindest thing to do to Morrowind. Put Morrowind in limbo. Just keep Morrowind alive. Morrowind does not have to go to hell. She survives if we don't use Morrowind. Morrowind is fast and good for catching Pokemon. That's what we like about Morrowind. For battles, Morrowind struggles a bit. Sometimes Morrowind can struggle. We can't really switch to Morrowind. Morrowind could be a good lead Pokemon in battles, I guess. I love Morrowind too, guys. I mean, we're gonna keep using Morrowind in the meantime. I'm just saying, like, depending on what we catch soon, perhaps like right here, what this Pokemon that we're catching on this route is. Knew it. Whatever this Pokemon is, it might be a good Pokemon. The only one we can catch on this route is a Machamp, guys. I mean, so do we false swipe here with Morrowind? I don't think so, because he could just use like a power, if he has like close combat. Let's get, I think we have to use something though, right? You think close combat from a level 16 Machamp would kill Morrowind? I could use rare candies. I know Machamp's really strong, but we're 10 levels over. Pokemon's HP does matter for Pokeballs if they're asleep. The question is, how do we hurt this Machamp without killing it, and also without killing one of our Pokemon? It might be Zapdos using Body Slam. If they get a crit super effective, we might be in trouble. But I was just talking about replacing Morrowind. So, we're taking a risk, guys. We're gonna false swipe this Machamp. Vital throw. Okay, that'll do decent damage, but it won't kill him. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna switch. Go to Geranium. How does Vital throw work? It goes last, guaranteed. Okay. That's very funny that he used Foresight. Who would use Cut then? I mean, yeah, we can figure something out, I think. Pilot Dark Kitty. I don't think that's an impasse that, as a group of 110 people or whatever, we can't figure out. Probably that goes to Armaldo. Towards Zinx, because we have 2 bug moves on Armaldo. Okay, no worries, no worries. Fast asleep, fast asleep. Fast asleep. Not asleep. Oh, still fast asleep. This dude is so fast asleep. Extremely fast and very asleep. Here it is. Aw, man! And he woke up. Dongus too? I mean, it might be. Sleep powder. 2 dong to us. See you, mister. Easier to press knowledge into their head using a CD than it is to just buy a hatchet. Yeah. I guess I'm a kid. I'm not very strong. All right, here we go, guys. This is the catch. This is the catch ball here. Guarantee it. This ball's gonna catch him. Okay. Seems like he only knows Vital Throw and Foresight also. Very weird moveset for a level 16 Pokemon. Dingus, maybe? Potion on Morrowind. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I just heal him up and then... Nope. Not necessary. What is the name for this Machamp, folks? Its 4 ruggedly developed arms can launch a flurry of 1,000 punches in just 2 seconds. Pretty good number of punches. We got Quad Dongus. It's got to be Skyrim. It's replacing Morrowind. I don't know if it's replacing. We still haven't decided that. Moochump, Big Man, 1K Punch, Moochump, Machamp, Dongus XL, 2 Dong to us, Moochump. Well, Moochump's been said twice by the same person. 2 Dong to us, 2 Dong for us. Sleepy, Horus, my wife, Amogus, Lil Dude, Imo, Big Dongus, Woodfit, actually, yeah. Dingus, Morrowind. Just name this one also. Morrowind. My wife. Hitmonlee. We got to start coalescing, guys. We got just pure pitches right now. We just need to start coalescing a little bit. 2 Dong to us has a couple more. My wife has a couple. Muscle wife. Joe Biden. My wife. Muscle wife. My wife is leading. It's, I think, my wife versus muscle wife. My wife, muscle wife. It's my wife. It's narrowly my wife. My wife. My wife. The electoral process is beautiful. It really is. If we see another Machamp, I'm going to annihilate it with our Fira. Alright. I can't catch this. I was gonna train on the Machamps since they're good experience. We'll go to Zinx, use a rock move. Rigged, stop the count. Could have feasibly been bad. Oh wait, no, that's just, never mind, that's not mean look. Who's the MVP so far? Definitely our Jirachi, Baranku. Definitely Jirachi. Oh, catch for the original 150, that would have been smart. That would have been smart. Wish I could, Whiskey. But you know I can't. Lemon's MVP for staying at home. Okay, guys, are we making that decision? Are we taking this Machamp? Look at the Machamp stats. You gotta take a look at this. You gotta take a look at the 49 attack at level 16. 49 attack at level 16. Morrowind at level 26 has 48 attack. Morrowind is better than 10 levels higher, less attack, better. Defense is higher than Machamp's. Special defense, I think, is the same as well. The speed is very nice. But I think what's happened is Morrowind has earned a spot in the nice zone. I think that Morrowind's earned a spot in the nice zone. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, I mean, the rest of Machamp's stats are not great, but he's also 10 levels lower. Remember, he's 10 levels under-leveled, which is going to be about 10 to 20 to 30 extra stats. Like, we'll have a little bit of a tougher time in the short term because we have to train up both Machamp and Zapdos. Speed 22 is lit. Yeah, speed is not good, to be clear. Speed's bad. Mild nature probably even decreases. What? Okay. So it has triple kick. Didn't use it one time. Vital throw, of course. 70 power, 100 damage, or 100% chance to hit. Foresight's not good. Jump kick is good, but it hurts itself if you miss. Very funny that the Machamp has two different kick moves. Maybe that's why Machamp didn't use it when wild. Morrowind is Turbo Girl with False Swipe. That is true. Morrowind did a good job, and she deserves her spot in the nice zone. Is there jump kick and high jump kick? There is, yeah. High jump kick does more damage. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I think we gotta play my wife, and I think Morrowind has earned the spot in the nice zone. It is totally possible someone dies and we have to pull Morrowind out of the nice zone. What am I going to do about losing False Swipe? False Swipe is good. But we just caught the Pokemon for that route. We didn't use False Swipe. We couldn't use False Swipe on that last one because Morrowind would die. You know? Sending grandma to the nice zone. Phil planning to murder his children again. Thanks for the Prime sub there, Double Dutch Oven. Appreciate that. We use false swipe on it's true. It's true. I don't know, guys. I mean, look. We could get rid of Armaldo, too. That's the other option. They would fill a similar niche, but Armaldo is the god killer and has really good type coverage for attacks. Morrowind, we can't switch into, like, Pokemon that the ghost attack would be good against, really. Just take Morrowind out of the retirement center when we go to catch new Pokemon. Yeah. Guys, we're doing it. We're making the decision. We're pulling the trigger. We're not going to agonize anymore. Morrowind has done a great job. Let's get some nices in the chat for the nice zone that Morrowind just entered. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And, you know, Morrowind may make a return. Morrowind, you know, I think this is a gift to Morrowind. I don't think this is a betrayal at all. I think it's good. All right, so we have to train someone else to learn Cut. Zinx can probably learn it for Twin Needle. Geranium honestly could learn it for the self-heal. And to have a move that isn't... Let's see what happens here. Let's take a look and just look at what the moveset will look like. It'll be Ancient Power, Silver Wind, Metal Claw, and Cut. Twin Needle is okay, but Silver Wind is almost strictly better. It is only 5. Irwin does have 3 water moves. Twin Needle can poison steel types, though. Yeah, I mean, there's an edge case there. Hopefully I won't be using bug moves on steel types. Everybody gets so mad whenever I hint that I might get rid of Crabhammer, but I think getting rid of Crabhammer is the move. Hydro Cannon's my, like, we're in bad shape, we gotta use something big or go home. Crabhammer has worse accuracy than Hydro Cannon. And Water Pulse, it does almost as much damage as Crabhammer. Crabhammer's not good, dude. And Irwin has nothing to take advantage of his attack. If there's a full party wipe, Morrowind would be our big boy coming back to help. That's true. That's true. Irwin also has bad coverage. Yeah, I think we get rid of Crabhammer. I'm getting rid of it. Nobody can change my mind. It's done. It's already done. Can't do it. Bye, Crabhammer. Bye. If this were a generation where Crabhammer were a physical attack, then for sure we would be using Crabhammer. Wow. Shahan throwing. Wow, Shahan going against the grain there. Pulling Morrowind out of retirement for one last job. All right, Zapdos. A devastating attack on Fun today. Kilo Swine. An ice ground type. All right, Erwin. How will we hammer crabs moving forward? It's a good question. It's a tough question. This is a second generation Pokemon. I think we're probably good with Water Pulse. Pile of Swine. That sounds right too. I don't know what the word is supposed to be. Like why it's Pylo specifically. We're gonna give Geranium a chance to use Petal Dance. Never gets to Petal Dance. Never gets to Petal Dance anymore. To be fair, does Crabhammer sound that much more fun than the dynamic and original move Cut? Hopefully no ice moves, yeah. I mean, we knew we were going to one-hit KO there. 6 levels higher, super effective, stab bonus. Alright. I'm honestly so happy for Morrowind right now. Just living in the nice zone. Having a good old time. Hairy Pig. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, Organic Green. What do you think Morrowind's up to? Just hanging out on the beach, dude. Pinsir versus Zapdos. What do you think, guys? Do you think we have to worry about this, or do you think we can actually take the fight? I did, Anna. She said yes. All right, everybody's saying take the fight. Wing attack it is. Okay. Not a problem. No whammies. No whammies, guys. No whammies. Not very effective, but wow, that was good damage. We got it. Level up. Easy level up, guys. Easy level up for Zapdos. Would have liked that crit last turn. No worries, no worries. 856 experience? Heck yes, dude. Easy level 19. Halfway to level 20. Get half of this one as well. To Ninetales. Easy switch to Irwin. Easiest switch of my life. Next move's level 23. Yeah, you're right. An electric onomatopoeia. It's an electric onomatopoeia. Along with the fact that the first letter of Zapdos is Z. I think those are the two things. Also sleepy, actually, yeah, because of the cave. Wow, that didn't get him. Should have kept Crabhammer, dude. Crabhammer would have gotten him. Unless it missed, which it does 1 out of 7 times. Alright, we'll get him here. We'll take 10 damage. We'll go to 43. We'll switch to someone else. Nah, that's 100%. We don't want to use Cut there. Cut's for if we're in a weird position. Just raw poison, right? Phil, Crabhammer is cracked. It hits 6 out of 6 times. Cut is for hitting water types. You're absolutely right, Banders, yeah. Swalot is just a weird poison guy with diamonds on him. Honestly, not a big fan of Swalot. I think I played Swalot in my 3rd gen game. I think I played him. I was like, oh, he looks like he might be good later or something. I thought he was gonna evolve again. Just didn't. Heal up Irwin. Use a nice super potion on Irwin. Poison stall Pokemon, yeah. Use a regular potion on our Zapdos. Oh, regular potion on our Zapdos. I can't do that. Okay. We'll probably start training Machamp once Zapdos hits level 23. My wife. Taking a rock tunnel to go to Lavender. Swalot is better than Muck. Do you believe that? Torkoal, I remember having trouble with the gym leader's Torkoal in Gen 3. It was like a good Torkoal. Cut it. Not with this one, though. Should be fine. The strongest move is Solar Beam, which takes 2 turns, and I figured we would get a 1-hit KO there. Definitely okay against an Execute. Irwin just slaughtering this trainer's Pokemon. He's like, I'm gonna go to Lavender! Encounters me, encounters Irwin. It's over, buddy. It's all over. I said, it's all over. He's also Rock Moon Wizard, so that's a neutral attack on him. That's funny, Zeke. All his Pokemon are dead. Good thing he's going to Lavender Town. Irwin's trying to learn Bubble. No, don't even have to look at it. I know I'm not adding Bubble to my repertoire for Irwin. All right, let's go heal up. All right, we know that this Machamp has no surprise like ice moves or anything, so we know we can get a wing attack in on him. This maybe will give some people some closure on the replacement of Morrowind, that we're killing a Machamp. So enjoy this, if that's how you feel. Only place we can release the Pokemon that are in hell. That's true. We can do that there. I'm actually gonna take another fight with a Machamp while we're here. Fearow, level 11. I don't have to worry about level 11 Fearow. That's gonna do slightly more damage than Body Slam. Body Slam might paralyze, so we'll just do Body Slam instead. True, yeah, let's just catch it for the 150. We can't use it. We're gonna have to name it Void, and it will temporarily get to live in the area with Morrowind, the Nice Zone, but that's very temporary. It knows it, too. It knows it's gonna be temporary. 2 damage, dude. Void Fearow. Come on, what? Are Fearow hard to catch? What is going on? He's at like 3 HP. Okay. I mean, I don't want to switch. I'm just going to go to Sriracha. They have a decently hard catch rate. Why? It's Fearow! Shahan, the difference between this HP and 1 HP would be like probably 3%. You know? Somewhat irrelevant. Needs 60 to do the post game anyway. Really? You need 60 Pokemon to do. You call yourself a Pokemon master. Why does everybody think I killed Morrowind? What's going on here? I was very kind to Morrowind. I created a realm for Morrowind. Morrowind isn't dead? What the fuck? She's running around on a farm with all the other Morrowinds. Morrowind is happy in the Nice Zone, guys. Come on. This is nuts. This is nuts. I think I have to switch to what's her face to put him to sleep, or what's it? I don't know who. Let's take it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Switch. Put him to sleep. If he uses Air Cutter, I can't imagine it's going to do very much damage. He's a level 11 Fearow. We've got a level 27 Meganium. Sub 34% for a Pokeball. I mean, sure, sub 34%, but we've used like 10. You'd expect to have hit it. That's all right. If you see another Lanoon, you should have to catch it so you can put it in a nice zone to be friends with Marwin. Anyway, I'll make that deal. If we see another Lanoon, I'm not going to do it specifically, but if we do see another one, we're going to try to catch it. Air Cutter doesn't kill Geranium, dude. He's level 11, Whiskey. Plus he's asleep. I'm going to say this is going to catch him right here. Easiest call of my life. Void. Let's go get that Fear out of the nice zone. He has not earned that glory. It would just be so savage if the game did that to you. Yeah, it would suck. Oh wait, no. You have to go to the abyss next to hell. I think we're close on first gen. I'll check Pokedex after this. I think we're at 8 or 9 now. Because we got Machamp, we got Zapdos, we got Weezing, Charmeleon. Yeah, we're at 8. Very nice, Bangers. Since our time with Morrowind is behind us, I guess that makes this the afternoon. The after Lanoon. The afternoon, folks. Alright, moving over here. Yup. Okay, next trainer. Or maybe not a trainer? He's walking around weirdly. Zapdos in the front. He is a trainer, dude. A Togepi. I think we can handle a Togepi with our Zapdos, same level. We'll find out after these messages. Comet Punch. That does like 3 hits, right? Or 2 to 5. It's a 2 to 5er, folks. It's a 2 to 5er. All 5! Well done, Togepi. You've earned a Warrior's Death in Valhalla. That's Zapdos. Nice. Mareep. Got electric moves. If it has a very strong electric move, might be a problem. Let's just do Zinx. Have I played any more Valheim? Not since starting Pokemon, no. Pretty solid move by Mareep there. We'll use 1 Ancient Power, and then if we're paralyzed or whatever, we'll switch. Okay, that we can do 2 moves now. What is this luck? 4 and 5? Man, this guy's sick. This trainer is really like good at training Pokemon. You know? The boars are waiting patiently in their nice zone. A Growlithe, okay. We're gonna try to use a Ancient Power against the Growlithe. That'll do normal damage against us. We're level 26, so we should be okay. At 19. We have to switch if this doesn't kill, though. Okay, we got it. What's up, Stoticus? Yeah, Zinx is doing work. Zinx is the God Slayer now. Like, for real, like big time God Slayer. Let's get that Machamp. Get another level for our Zapdos, maybe, or maybe 2 of these would be another level on our way back. No, we're doing well. We have a Zapdos. We have a Zapdos that we caught with an old rod in Vermilion City. Zinx gets boosted experience because it was a trade. It was a traded Pokemon. Yeah, it was a level 5 Zapdos. No deaths yet today. We did trade out our Lanoon. We traded out Morrowind for a Machamp just very recently, like maybe 10 minutes ago. And we traded out TF2 for the Zapdos. Am I going to stock up on potions before the upcoming cave? Yeah. I was clearing out the trainers before we get to the cave. I was maybe going to pick up Morrowind for the first encounter of the cave. Get a few of those. 30 Pokeballs. Yeah, Zinx was a clutch trade, I agree. It was kind of lucky that we were able to do it. Potions, and then 3 Awakenings. We ran into a couple problems with Awakenings. Yeah, we could do the Ligma for another dead Pokemon, but it's a Sharpedo. Kind of crazy that we were able to do 2 trades in this game, honestly. So our Ligma is dead, our Slugma, but someone wanted Slugma, so we could trade it for the trade that was available, which was a Sharpedo, but since Ligma is dead, it would have to be a trading of corpses. Let me just make absolutely sure in this TM case we don't have anything sick for our... We have Fire Blast, I guess we could give to Zapdos if we can learn it. Return will probably end up going soon. We have a Payday, that's fun. Payday actually could be useful. Earthquake, Twister, I mean, yeah. Self-Destruct was like one of the first TMs we found. It was like, oh, great. I didn't say anything to you, dude. You can't just come up to me and say, don't patronize me. I might not patronize you, but I am going to pulverize you. Freaking wing attack this Hitmonchan to death, that's for sure. Dunzo, crit. That's Twitter in a nutshell, silly face. 690 experience, guys, nice. No, you're too much. I didn't say anything. What a weird person that was. Oh, this is a new route. There's a Pokemon Center here, right? Or am I crazy? Yeah, there is. Okay, so we could just go here. Let's grab Morrowind. Morrowind's doing great. Having a nice time in the nice zone. Time to come on out. Come out of retirement for one last job. And by one last job, I mean a job that you will continue to have. We are not rewarding Machamp with a nice zone. Let me just be very clear here. Ever present. 20 species gives you a reward for an Everstone now. What do you got? Can't give them the idea that they earned it. Absolutely not. Morrowind, look who came crawling back. I think Shahan was being mean to... Oh my god! the heck, dude? I'm in disbelief. We can catch it. It's on a new route. Oh my God. Fish for Moltres. All legendary team it is, dude. And this is great. We need ice coverage. We don't have ice coverage. Another false swipe. Marwin, just the legendary catcher. He's got wing attack and hail. That's good to see. I was a little bit worried about switching to geranium for sleep powder, but I'm not anymore. It's I guess wing attack is also super effective, but it's level 14. It's a articuno, so it's got low attack versus special attack. So as long as we don't get hit by like a blizzard crit, which I think you would have already used blizzard, I think we're in good shape. So sleep powder. I am reaffirming that Phil is the ultimate burb trainer. Honestly, I'm getting pretty good at the burbs, dude. Articuno, asleep, level 1, or 1 HP. First Pokeball is going to do it. Check this out. It's gonna catch him. Okay, we're gonna get him with a second Pokeball. We're gonna get him with a second Pokeball here. Plus, this counts as one of the 10, guys. Which is really the main reason I'm excited about it, okay? We don't have access to better Pokeballs Back to the Fuchsia. It's gonna be this one. It's gonna be the third one for sure. Okay, it's gonna be the fourth one. I was saying the third one after the one that I initially predicted, which was the first one. 13 damage to 2. Yeah, we're good there. At all or yet? Yet. Back to the Future. We can use them once we get them, but there have not been any Great Ball sales yet. How many PP does Hail have? Wow, instant wake up. Assist. Okay, so it does have another move. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna. That's fine. If wing attack is super effective and does 13, then like, and that has stab, that's 90, 180. A blizzard crit would maybe get him, but again, at this point, you would have used blizzard. Hail nerfs it. Oh, that's true. Let me just use Morning Sun real quick. Just be a little safe. Wing attack, okay. Wing attack also has a lot of PP, so we're in like solid shape as far as like him not hurting himself. His fourth move we don't know yet. If he's got a fourth move, I don't know. A 1.59% chance capturing it per ball, thus a 50% with 44 and a 95% with 186. Okay. So we're probably at like a 70% chance, 70 to 80 to 90% chance-ish with 80 balls. Although we might not be able to get 80 off. Yeah, he walked away for a second and there's an Articuno, yeah. Our team is getting kind of busted at this point with Articuno, Zapdos, Jirachi, 2 starters, and I mean, who are you replacing if we catch this? Is it Zinx? Ice. Irwin? I mean, Shahan wants to get, I don't know why Shahan hates Irwin so much. Replace Zapdos. We don't have any electric. I don't think Struggle is going to be concerned with wing attack and assist. Assist has like, what, 40 PP? Why am I should have sleep powdered. That's my bad. I'll Morning Sun and then I'll sleep powder. Articuno has double type weakness, Zapdos doesn't. That's true, Rock is very good against Articuno. Same with Moltres. Cannot replace Zinx the Godslayer. Irwin has killed more legendary Pokemon than Zinx has, to be fair. Ice is just super useful is the thing. Have Articuno in the reserves instead. That's fair, yeah. So that the thing doesn't... Oh boy. Might end up using Ethers on our Meganium here. That's true. We might almost instantly replace the Machamp too. Machamp just has one of the best attack stats in the game, and is monotype. So honestly, having a reason to use Ether in a Pokemon game is refreshing. Wow, this is like kind of nuts. I feel like this has been going worse than the Zapdos one has. We had a lot of 3-wiggles with the Zapdos. Yeah, I've used 2 hidden ones already, Violet Dark Kitty. I used 2 on Zapdos when we were catching him. Legendary Bird only run later on. It's the exact scenarios with the Timer Ball is perfect for. You're absolutely right. Zapdos was lower level. Does that matter? Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, back for 16 months. Thanks, Axiom. Last sleep powder here. Gonna have to ether. Got 4 ethers, so this can go for a while. Used hail. Five damage, okay. I didn't realize. What is the catch? What is the catch formula? I'm curious. It's a number times. Like each individual number for whatever Pokemon it is, times current HP over max HP, 10% luck, times I think 20% skill, times 15% concentrated power of will, I think. I know there's some pleasure and pain in there too. I just forget exactly. A squared plus B squared plus C squared equals A. Screwed it up, guys. Screwed it up. Get him to sleep. Fast asleep. Morning sun. I think you mean Kanye song, Freddy. We just got past our 69th Pokeball there. Don't do this to me. Oh! Max HP minus current HP times rate times ball divided by HP times status. I don't think it's Linkin Park either, is it? It's, Styles of Beyond. I mean, it's got Mike Shinoda in it, but it's, I'm gonna try to not look until I can remember. Remember the name by Fort Minor. Yeah, Fort Minor. No, don't miss. Come on. Fort Minor is Lincoln Park to me. I don't care. The rate is 3, though, yeah. Yeah, the rate on Articuno is low. Articuno was one of my favorites growing up, for sure. Articuno using Ice Beam really got through that dragon trainer at the end, Drake or whatever his name is. Is his name Drake? Is Drake the final? Lance. Lance. We have a Machamp and a Zapdos on our team right now that are new. Machamp is named Moive, and Zapdos is named Zzz. So we went with very jokey names. I mean, we've always gone with very jokey names, so that's nothing new. Drake is the Dragon Elite Four in ON, that's right. I knew there was one named Drake, distinctly. All right, here we go, folks. This ball is going to catch Articuno. Check this out. Check this out. Check it out. Watch this. Watch this. Okay. $51 HP is okay to use an ether, even if he crits with that wing attack, we're good. We can fix it in post, Phil, don't worry. We're gonna have to. 41 HP is also okay. I know exactly what I'm doing, Whiskey. I'm doing exactly what I have to do. When you do the highlight reel, you can make it look like you were right 100% of the time. I'm not gonna do that. Honestly, I only use Pokeballs when I play. They're the coolest ball. I mean, they're definitely the most iconic visually. How many Pokeballs do we have left? 59 Pokeballs left, dude. I think like 80 something we started with. Come on, don't miss your sleep powder. Man. Come on. Are we gonna end up hitting struggle? Man. The number of like moves. All right, here we go. You already woke up? Dude, what is it? What is it? Christmas Day? Why are you waking up so early? Back to bed. They do, Pliskin, and when they do, they use struggle. And when they struggle, they die, because they're at 1 HP. Hey, Articuno, how about you assist by getting in that Pokeball and staying in there? What's the other move we saw? We have Hail, Assist, and Wing Attack. Hail, I think, only has 5 PP, right? Probably on the edge of Hail. Unless Hail has 4. Does Hail have 5 or 40 PP? Has been asleep for a lot of its turns, which does help. Hail has 10, Assist has 20, Wing Attack has, I think, 35. We're doing okay. It's just we're using so many Pokeballs, and there's been so many moves here that it's like... We might run out of Sleep Powders, too. Even with all of our Ethers, we like might... Have I tried putting it to sleep and throwing a Pokeball at it? I don't remember if I've tried that. Please be caught. Articuno, please be caught this time. Please be caught. Okay, that doesn't work. We're going to try the other way. Articuno, you dirty dog. If you don't get in this ball, you're gonna die. Okay, that doesn't work either. Okay, not paying attention doesn't work. We'll get there. We'll get there, guys. We're not gonna fight Erica today. I was thinking that we would have each stream like to the next gym leader. Not gonna happen today. Sleep powder. Am I holding down and B? No, I'm not doing anything that doesn't do anything. I'm not doing any superstitions. This is the legendary bird stream. Yeah, it is. All right, one more turn of Hail, I believe. Then I will use my second to last or last Morning Sun, one of the two. I forget. This fight has been 15 minutes at least, right? We might not get it, dude. We honestly might not get it. I'm all about superstitions because they work sometimes. Okay. Perfect timing. Used Hail on the turn that the Hail stopped, so I can use Morning Sun for full HP, or like 2 shy of full HP, and then Wing Attack, no worries. Then we'll Sleep Powder him again. This is gonna be, it might not be the ball that catches him, but this is gonna be the sleep that, okay. This next one's gonna be the sleep that catches him. For sure, dude. What if it used Blizzard right now? Yeah, it's just been holding on to it, waiting for its moment to strike. Okay. I might PP up the Sleep Powder as well. In the future, after this fight, so that we can catch Moltres when we get it. Although Moltres is going to be a tough one, because I can't really sleep it very easily, huh? Hopefully we'll have great balls by the time we fight Moltres, dude. Here we go. Here we go, guys. It's going to be so funny when we catch Articuno, put it in play, we run into a Wobbuffet in our first Pokemon, and we die to it. It's gonna be so funny, I'm gonna love it. Do the move tutors stay the same? No, they don't. You can give Articuno self-destruct and just blow it up. The video, the highlights video just cuts to me self-destructing with Articuno. Bro, what are you doing to me here? I'm out of Morning Suns, right? I'll use a Super Potion if I need to. Bro! I hope the cat is very nice, Axiom. All right, Pliskin, see you around, bud. Thanks for swinging by. Can you just give me a wiggle? Just make me feel a little better about myself here. Make me feel like I'm not insane for trying this. The other thing that I'm like thinking back to is when we had 9 Pokeballs and we caught Jirachi in 3. Just the absolute luck of it. All right. We have to use super potions instead of Morning Sun at this point. Probably around 50, Violet. 29 damage on that. It wouldn't have killed me if I hadn't healed, but it would have done some damage for sure, clearly. Last ether, guys. After these 5 sleep powders, we're just fighting. We're just trying to catch it. I'm gonna use another super potion. There's no way that I'm not catching the Articuno and losing Geranium. It's not happening. I refuse to let that happen. Okay, here we go. Sleep powder. No, stop missing! Bro! Okay. Stop! Stop! Thank you. Okay, here we go. Here we go. No, it isn't, Whiskey. Not at all. We have to try. This is the only one on this route that we can catch. Even, like, if we don't catch it, it's gone, and we'll never be able to. Come on, here we go. What? Sometimes if you love something, you have to let it go. We're down to 39 Pokeballs. Oh, God. No. Okay. Here it is. This one's not gonna get it. This one is not gonna get it. But this one is. I think I started with like 85 or something. No! I thought I had a massive call here. Okay. I believed, Overcorn. I believed in that one. All right, here's the last sleep powder that we can't. I mean, we don't have an elixir, do we? Does PP up work? No. All right, we'll go to Sriracha for not taking damage from the wing attack, so I don't have to keep using super potions, but no, pressure makes it use 2 PP. It's a legendary Pokemon, so every move you use against it uses 2 of them. Let me just think for a second and make sure that we don't have anything else that can be helpful. Nothing. Nothing. I'm trying to think if mirror move, assist. Nope. 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 Okay, here we go. Guys, we're catching this. There's no other way this story could end. You know? It couldn't end another way, right? There's no way that we're not gonna catch it right here. It's going to be no! No! Okay, no worries. No worries, guys. No worries. Come to us, Articuno. This is the one for sure, dude. You guys having fun? Oh, man. Come on. Come on. Have I checked my berries? I don't think I've gotten any rare berries. I think it's all just like regular, yeah, citrus. Yeah, nothing to restore PP. $26 left, folks. No, you can use berries during battle. That's the whole point of them, in fact. I'm worried that he's going to struggle to death very soon. Thank you for the bits, Overcorn. That's a good idea, Jeremy. Articuno, I gotta talk to you for a second. We have this thing called the Nice Zone. It's a beach. You can earn your way to the Nice Zone if you just join my team and fight to the death for me. And I know that doesn't sound like a very good offer, but the alternative is you're literally going to grow so frustrated and not know what to do, and you're gonna end up killing yourself. And I don't want that for you, Articuno. Please. It didn't work, Jeremy. I tried my hardest. I say kill it. I mean, we're gonna try. We're gonna try everyone. Every Pokeball that we could possibly try. Cut our losses. Kill it now. No. I'm not doing sunk cost fallacy here, folks. No sunk cost fallacy in this stream. We're gonna, just as if we just encountered it with only 30 Pokeballs or 20 Pokeballs, we're going in. I didn't sheep out on the Pokeballs. I bought like 90 of them, dude. I just didn't have more money. Weird, Strother. Alright, here we go, folks. This is going to catch this Articuno. this is going to catch the Articuno. Buddy. No. 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 Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? Why didn't he join me? No worries, guys. We still have the Zapdos, so it's not a big deal. Let's just go heal up. We used up our ethers, but that's really the use case for the ethers, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's get back on that PC, heal up, and move on out through the... I believe this is called a cave? Oh, that sucked. That sucked. Guys, I have something that I need to do. I have something that I need to do. It's not what I need to do yet, but... it's gonna be buy more Pokeballs soon. Is the audio desynced only for you? Yes. Or at least it's not on my screen. We're gonna catch this for our flash. If it survives this, which it probably won't actually in retrospect. Also, I crit. How you doing, mister? Alright. Guys, I just have to do this real quick. I know that we can't catch it because it's not the first Pokemon on the route. And so, fuck you! Die! Die, Articuno! Alright. So, let's go heal up. We gotta go back to the shop and get some more Pokeballs on account of what just occurred. I like how we were counting our chickens before they hatched there. We're like, ooh, what are we gonna switch out for our Articuno? Huh? This will be really cool that we have two legendaries, two legendary birds and a Jirachi on the same team. Ooh, very nice. So now, Morrowind. Actually, we're gonna end up going in that cave in just a second, so... Lemon's not in hell. Lemon's in the daycare. Honestly, Lemon's getting away with murder, given what's occurred to all these other Pokemon, but... No, we'll let Lemon have it. Oh my gosh, that stunk. Oh, there's another trainer here, right? I don't think I fought this guy. Oh, I did. Us hardy guys always laugh. Classic hardy guys. Got any hardy guys in the chat? Laughing? More potions after that, Travis? Yeah, I'll grab a couple, but we have a decent amount of potions. What we need more is Pokeballs. Little Cactus Lad's fun, right? Hey, Tid is a hardy guy. Okay. Hardy boy. Let's take this Machamp down. We're gonna level up our Zapdos to level 23 real quick. It'll be very funny if the move he learns at level 23 is Thunder Wave. That'll be very funny. I'll think that's very funny, personally. I don't mind getting the attack EVs from Machamp either for Zapdos, because we need him for flying moves as well. Am I saving the rare candy? Currently, yeah, because these levels are easier to get. But I don't know, maybe I'll use them if I'm a little bit afraid, like, of a particular area or something. Yeah, every successive level is tougher because it takes, what, logarithmically more experience? Is that the word? Or is it exponentially? I don't know. I don't even know if it's either. Might be neither. They don't give you EVs, but there is a maximum amount of EVs, and leveling up is not bad. So, like, leveling up solely with rare candies is bad, but if you're doing regular training as well, like, it's not bad to do. It takes what, like 500 fights with the worst Pokemon to max out on EVs? Like, I've just gotten like 10 or so, probably, just from this little training period here. Probably 2 speeds from Fearow and 3 from Machamp. So, EV-wise, I'm doing alright for all these Pokemon, except for Machamp, who's brand new, but he's not on my team right now. Right now, Morrowind's on the team. You're very welcome, Shan. I missed it, thank you. Yeah, 3 attack there, 4 speed. 1 more level for Zapdos, new move. How much hubris did I have that I thought we were gonna fight Erica this stream? I guess I had no idea I was gonna spend probably an hour catching Zapdos and Articuno before we'd even fought Erica. I would be looking at the art channel strongly. Looking forward to it, Sadicus. And then an hour leveling the Zapdos. Worth it just for Zapdos. I agree, yeah. Zapdos is my boy. This Machamp is going to get us almost to level 23, but not quite. Oh wow, not even. Probably 2 more Machamps. Fearow give 300, so we're a little bit off, but we're almost to the range where Zapdos is like a reliable switch to. Train Zapdos on Articuno. The problem with that is I'm actually super effective against the Machamps. These are evolved Pokemon, like, and I don't have to worry about like anybody else. The Macargo might have like Rock Slide or something. Yeah, once I have Electric at level 23, if we want to keep training a little bit, we could switch over there and do that. But probably once I hit level 23, I'm going to town, buy some stuff, and then we're going to try to catch a Pokemon in the cave. We got a little bit more time in the stream. I don't know if we want to start the cave, since we probably won't be able to get through the whole thing in the stream, and I want to make sure that the streams make sense. So you have a specific thing that you're looking forward to. Alright. You guys lied to me? How could you do that? You said he was going to learn a move at level 23. I can't believe people would do that. Just go on the internet and tell lies. Level 25 it is. That won't take much longer. We're already halfway to level 24. Someone got confused. That's alright, that's alright. Champs get big chunks. We're one-shotting him at this point. 3 EVs per 3 attack EVs, which is nice. If you contact Mr. Nintendo, you get a level 300 Mewtwo. That's sick. That is sick, actually. I should do that. I would never lie to Phil. Any other people, it's fair game, but Phil's not a chance. Couple more and we'll be 24. It's gonna be so funny when we level up and the move is like agility. It's like bubble. Zapdos hits level 25 and gets bubble. No, it isn't, Zagel. And why isn't it? Why isn't it, Zagel? If you contact Mr. Frank Twitch, because randomized, there you go. Boom. Boom. All right, one more level, folks. One more level. One more level. I almost broke my fill bow. Zago said they would never lie to a Phil. Hope it gets Thunderwave just to insult us, yeah. Just to pay us back. I cannot tell a lie to a Phil. Third of the way there. Makes him feel bad. I get it. I get it. It's kind of like a homophone. Did we end up getting posted to Reddit, by the way? Anybody to the video subreddit, the video today? I have not checked since a while ago. Cacnea. I thought this was a cool Pokemon. I thought this was a cool addition. Also, the typing is very fun. Grass Dark is fun. It got like some upvotes, Banders. It wasn't quite like what the subreddit is looking for, right? Because it's like not. Yeah, I don't know. Are lies still lies if you don't know they're lies? Yeah. Cacnea, baby. Oh, you're saying if the person telling them. Okay. No, I wouldn't consider that a lie. I would consider that a mistake. I thought you meant if the person that you lied to didn't know you were lying. Is it still a lie? I'm like, yeah, that's what a lie is. That's the lie. Yeah, that's a classic thing, Zagel. Everybody does it. People still doing it. Probably all of us are still doing it on some things. Like holding up and there you go, Grunt Killa. Same time, buddy. Yes, dude, Spark. Worth it. It was worth it. It was all worth it. All the angst of the day has been worth it. We learned Spark. Zapdos got Spark. We got an electric move on our Zapdos. Huge. Absolutely huge. Worth. Worth, as they say in gaming. Realize, realize, realize. That's Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith tweeted, realize, realize, real lies. which, of course, several homophones back to back. Other than that, it means nothing. It does not mean anything. Oh god, I'm so low on money. I'll get 35 more Pokeballs, and I've got plenty of Super Potions. We're just blowing it all on Pokeballs. It sure is Testa Motors, like Chuck Testa. Is that what that is? Is that me? It is me. I could have cut the tree, but whatever. You want to see Lemon? Too bad. Lemon's gonna be a Act 3 surprise. Lemon's gonna come out if we get wiped or in Act 3. That's a trainer? Is that a trainer? Hey, Marwin's got an item. An Oranberry. It is a trainer. Yeah, Jaden Smith's great. I mean, he was a kid that was one of the most famous kids in the world. It's tough to... Heidi got it. Heidi picked up the Articuno. No problem for Heidi. No problem for little Heidi to catch the Articuno, huh? Okay, cool. I don't know if we're gonna one-shot it, but we should probably, right? Oh, not quite. And use tail, so we're good. Articuno is gonna be Phil's new sleep paralysis demon. Yeah, I mean, the realize thing is like, it's a silly thing, so I don't feel weird about that one. But yeah, the kid's great. From everything that I know. Quick, use a Pokeball. But I always lose, right. Cloyster, alright. Nice. So, man, like an Ice-type trainer, kinda, too. Very weird picker. Spark. Oh, Grunt Killer, I gotta get your water for you, huh? I'm gonna sprint, get some water, I'll be right back. Alright. I'm glad Grunt Killer did that. It's been a little while since I drank some water. Zed is your favorite? It's a good Pokemon. Kids are just silly online. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I also share that opinion. Alright, so we can catch this Pokemon, which is why Marwin's still on the team. Let's do it. That's who we got. Rock Tunnel. Beautifully named, very inventively named. Oh, I'm blind in here. That's right. Here we go. Only Pokemon I can catch in Rock Tunnel is also a Machamp. Okay. Wait, we have Dupe's Claws. Dupe's Claws. So we could just kill this. Ooh, that spooked me. That spooked me. I thought Marwin was going to die there. I didn't realize that he was not going to die to that. Very glad Marwin did not get taken out of the Nice Zone to die to a Machamp in Rock Tunnel. Okay. Dupe's Claws. So, this is the only Pokemon we can catch in Rock Tunnel. Okay, it's another Machamp. All right. Making me look like a fool here, guys. Making me look like a fool here, Pokemon game. What if Machamps are the Zubat equivalent? They might be. 1, 2, 4. Yeah, it might take a while. Looking like a fool with your mons on the ground. Marwan's level 27. Right, here we go. Here we go. This is the only Pokemon I can catch in Rock Tunnel. Swallow, okay. Get a nice mulligan on our early one. We're almost definitely not going to be using a Swallow, but we are going to catch it. Aeroblast, okay. Level 16 Aeroblast on Marowin should be okay. 20 damage. Even if it crits, it'll do 40. So another false swipe, we're good. Thanks for the sub there, other guy dude. What is he using? I don't know. I like the third generation a lot, yeah. We'll go over to Sriracha for our tank. You could say this Swallow is burbed up. I bet we'll catch it in one. Oh. You know what? I'm happy to be wrong on that one. All right. I'm very glad to hear that music. I just wish I'd heard it about 20 minutes ago. Burb down. Burb down the winner. "23 Burbs and Spices" is way too long, but it's very good. Articuno. Burb down looks to be the winner. Oh wait, Articuno's picking up steam. It's Articuno. You friggin' people. So rude, dude. So rude. This is the rudest chat. Alright. Well, the good news. Catch Haunter, how close to 10 am I? I've got to be just one away, I think. Right? Because I caught the Machamp. Or I caught the Fearow, rather. 8? Did I not catch a Fearow? Or was Fearow number 8? Oh wow, okay. So I need to catch a Haunter and something else in order to... I can't believe you don't have the layout of the rock tunnel burned into your gray matter. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna round the stream out, I guess, with that. Yeah, whatever. I'll use Machamp here against Macargo, and then if it's Articuno or I was counting Articuno preemptively. That's what happened. Oh, Marwin's not in the ice zone. My bad. I'll go fix that right in just a second. Who can I, like, kind of hurt him with? Sriracha Powder Snow, maybe? I don't think my wife can even hurt at all, right? The other move is Foresight, yeah. Wait, does Foresight let me hit? It'll hit him, right? But I don't know if I could risk... We're getting Haunter just for getting 10 Pokemon. Yeah, for Flash. Why don't we just use Toyothan? It's true. Yeah, Poison Resist Fighting. So I Foresight, but the thing is, if he has like Psychic, I die. I have to use, like... I think I'm going to try to use Powder Snow. I think Powder Snow won't kill him. It's a... Yeah, Shadow Ball would do good damage to what's-his-face. I'm going to try Powder Snow. Obviously, Sriracha's really strong. Powder Snow is only 40 power. Yeah, okay. Outrage! Silverwind will also be a 4 times resist. So a bug's not effective against Ghost? Huh. That's gonna help. He might hurt himself a couple times there. If this fails, I'll put him to sleep. I just thought it would be... Okay, yeah, I'll put him to sleep. I thought Bug was good against that kind of stuff. He actually... no, I'll put him to sleep. Outrage on a Haunter actually would have been awesome. Yeah, it could be pretty... Yes, Sludge Bomb? Okay, never mind. I thought that was going to be a problem. Bug only beats Grass, Psychic, and Dark. Okay, yeah, I put Psychic, Dark, and Ghost kind of in the same area of my brain. My neurons are linked there. Can you not make me look like such a fool today, dude? This game is just taunting me. By the way, Axiom, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you're having fun. All right. Also has to be named Void. We cannot use this Pokemon. Thought Ghosts resisted Psychic for the longest because of the anime. Does the anime say that they resist Psychic? I don't remember that. I believe you, I just don't remember it. The anime sends Ash to get a Ghost to defeat Sabrina and assumed it was also resistant instead of just super effective, yeah. The funny thing about the first generation is Ghost moves are good against Psychic types in theory, but if I remember correctly, there's no damaging Psychic type or Ghost type moves that aren't Nightshade, which does set damage, right? Yeah, but Lick was Lick was a normal type, right? Wasn't it in Generation 1? Generation 1. Generation 1, baby. First gen. Right, Pinsir's in this grass. Gligar. Can I do a good job of killing him now? Immediate. Zangoose. I guess I'll kill the Zangoose for the experience. Get a jump kick here. I'll avoid Pokemon to Horus since I'll never play them. That's funny, Chris. Double AJ after the Zapdos in the original Twitch Plays Pokemon. I'm not familiar with it. Otherwise I would have advocated for it. Maybe. Hey, Electabuzz. Okay, that'll work. If I can hurt him without killing him. Level 10. Right, Vital Throw is the weakest, right? Or is Jump Kick the weakest? Vital Throw is the weakest. Triple Kick is more powerful each time. Really? How much does Triple Kick do? It's 10, 20, 30, I thought. Oh, I guess that is 60. Is it 10, 20, 30, or is it 10, 20, 40? Okay. 3 chances to crit, but whatever. Oh! Is it gonna paralyze him before he moves? Nah, he's dead. Alright, we're gonna grab Morrowind. We need Morrowind for catching folks at level 10. It's just a fact, guys. You need false swipe to catch. Multiple chances to break substitutes. True, yeah, that's an important thing for PvP probably. Alright, now we can also remember to put Morrowind in the nice zone afterwards. Wait. Oh, this is hell. Also, Morrowind found an item. Or we caught Articuno. We did catch Articuno. In a sense. There is a sense in which we caught Articuno. We'll fix Haunter and everything in a sec. Relax. Let's take a breath about the boxes the Pokemon are in. We got it. We'll fix it. Hey, Electabuzz, as if on cue, as if they were like, all right, sorry that we screwed it up the first time, dude. Oh, we actually can't from this angle, Weow. We have to go to the other side. We have to go through Mount Moon. Or unless we get Surf. I realized there's the slope. He's got Thunder Wave. That's funny. All right. Game is making me look a fool, dude. There we go. All right, we can go get our HM Flash now. Yes, we will give a nickname to our Electabuzz. That nickname is going to be Void. Yeah, but it's catches I can't use, Strawthird. All right, now we're gonna go make everything right over here. It is, right, Banders? clipping the all right. All right, Abyss, Electabuzz, Abyss Haunter, Morrowind gets to go to the nice zone, and Machamp Moive is coming back. What's the deal with Void Pokemon? You can't even use them! I'm looking forward to watching that clip. Can we see Swellow's moves at some point? Yeah, let's take a look right now. There's pretty much no world in which we're using this Swellow unless it's like Ascend to Godhood moves. We got Aeroblast, which is good, and then the rest are dog crap. We got Gust, Peck, and Double Slap other than Aeroblast. You acknowledge the joke and never answer my question. I said that I answered it. The answer is you can't use them. Who is that? Is that Lance? Or is that just someone? Wait, what's going on? So we are we've just finished catching 10 Pokemon from the Kanto region, specifically so that we can get Flash. From Professor Oak's aid. And that is what we're going to get right now. I don't even know who we're giving Flash to. Might be Zapdos. I hate the existence of Flash so bad. Where is the move tutor, by the way, in Gen 1? That's really funny, Zagel. Fell asleep. I just, what level is it? 17? Yeah, we're gonna switch over to my wife. Toyotothan for Flash. And then we just don't use one of our Pokemon during the cave. Today is today is just the worst, dude. Stop! Stop it! Don't do it again. Thank God. Teach Toyotothan Flash and self-destruct. So much experience for everybody. My wife actually leveled up on that. Alright. We have now 3 Pokemon that aren't asleep. I encountered 1 Meganium in that entire area. Actually, let me look at the HM first. And it put 3 of my Pokemon to sleep. Yeah, there's a Plusle who's Toyotothan. I might do that. I might take out Toyotothan just to be the flasher. Move to leaders in Fuchsia City. Fuchsia City is that the 5th gym? Is that Koga? Okay. So it's after Celadon. All right. Does Victory Road need to be flashed? I don't think you can, Zagel. I think there's straight to Fuchsia from Lavender, can't you? Can you? I thought there was a gate. There's flexibility on gym order for later gyms. I thought 5 and 6 specifically had that. Yeah, I mean, the only reason I didn't Whiskey is because of the National Dex thing. I have like 25 right now. Victory Road does not need flash. Okay, good. I'm gonna use repels and just get through this cave real quick to get to those move tutors. It's gone pretty well, Ethan, overall. We caught a Zapdos, which is very nice. we also used a lot of Pokeballs on an Articuno that we did not catch. So, win some, you lose some, you know? Saffron or Fuchsia in whichever order, yeah. If I remember correctly, it's up here. To go, and then I'm just not interested right now. They're still here? What are you doing here? Already defeated you. Almost made it all the way. Nice. Get a little bit of experience off this Vigoroth. Yeah, it's T. T is what you need for him. All right. Pretty quick. Now we can see what these moves actually are. It's gonna be so funny when this would have been awesome for me. Okay, the only person who's able... he's already got it. I'm gonna guess jump kick. Triple kick, okay. That's so funny that the punch guy is teaching triple kick. Irwin learning triple kick would be... we've only used jump kick twice, and it's hit both of the times. We're not gonna try to learn triple kick with Irwin right now. If he didn't have cut, then I would give him triple kick, but... Alright, see what move he has. The kick guy has... Safeguard. Oh, that was definitely worth it. Safeguard and triple kick, baby. I mean, it doesn't need it, but it would be, like, useful against steel or dark types if he didn't have cut. Prevent that Meganium from putting your teams. That is true. But not worth a move, baby. Alright, we're gonna get back to the cave. Then we'll make our flash decision at the start of next stream. Remember when you couldn't just hit A on the thing and you had to actually go to the menu and select your Pokemon and select cut? You did not, Carly. We haven't even gotten through Rock Tunnel. We spent a lot of time trying to catch Pokemon today. Specifically an Articuno in that grass. And the Zapdos that is now leading our team. Well, not leading it, I guess, but got a Zapdos. It's nice. It's nice. Let's give this game a nice little save here. You know, sometimes you expect to fight Erica, and you spend 30 to 40 minutes throwing Pokeballs in an Articuno that will just end up struggling itself to death. These things do happen really frequently, actually. It's very common to be playing Pokemon and encounter an Articuno before you fight the 4th gym in the game that then ends up killing itself because you only have Pokeballs and you run out of PP on your Sleep Powder Meganium in FireRed. So, you know, I'm in good company here. It does happen. Thanks very much for joining, everybody.